where stars whisper secrets untold. A rift tears through the astral veil, and sanity reigns, its grip unfolds. Cultists chant in shadowed halls, their voices a hymn to chaos unbound. They conjure up forbidden falls, to summon the fallen, lost and unfound. Unfound. Oh, astral winds carry up across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Across fractured planes, reality trembles, mountains weep, rivers twist in desperate prayer. The sun blinks, uncertain of its emblem, as eldritch horrors crawl from the lair. Their forms twisted and malefic, born of nightmares and forgotten dread. They drift through astral currents, a beacon for those who seek madness instead. Oh, astral winds carry up across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Every bone. In forgotten temples and cursed groves, heroes gather, their resolve unyielding, to chase the ripples of reality's codes and confront the abyss, both fearsome and appealing. Oh, astral winds carry up across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. As the final verse echoes the starlit skies and death trembles on the lips of all, the abyssal maw opens, galaxies within ready to consume all those who stall. Yet whispers of valor and unity persist in the eminent astral reckoning. Perhaps hope shall win.
All right, welcome in, friends. For those of you hanging out with us, we are going to kick off session number 45 of Echoes of the Fallen Ascendant. We are getting awfully close to our 1-year anniversary here. We got just a few weeks left. We're going to go ahead and jump straight in and get these guys situated, and then do a recap and dive back into the RP from last week. We'll see you at the end.
Hello? Hello?
Could be Xavier.
All right. Hello. All right. Let's dive into a quick recap, shall we? From session 44. Today is session 45. God, this 1-year anniversary is coming. It's coming. All right, session 44 recap. We began on Ianari the 20th, 4254 PFH at 3:15 in the afternoon. So the group returned to Willow Hollow and rested in the Emerald Tower for the evening. Payne had yet another vision overnight. In the morning, after a long night after a long night of being tended to by the local apothecaries, the group awoke and took to the bathhouse. There, they took a very long bath and discussed all that had happened and what their next steps should be. Lyra told Amelia about her shield, and eventually took her to see the desecration. The group then reconvened and had breakfast with Cornelius, who told them that Lucas Thornell, the boy that they saved at the Thornell estate, showed an aptitude for magic and had had his tongue regenerated, so they allowed him to test into the Magi Academia for an 8-year course. His estate was being closely watched by the local officials, until of course he became of age to take it as his own. Cornelius then heard out most of the group's story since they had left, but cut off Lyra, asking for little to no information regarding the nitty-gritty in case he were ever compromised. He offered the group lodging as long as they needed, and promised to get a hold of his contacts and attempt to trace the route Kiana took from the Underdark, in order to find where she came from, hoping for a future lead on cultist activity within the cosmos. After their conversation, everyone went to Lyra's house, where they met with Finnick, who was armed with a pretend shotgun. Lyra paid the family's ledger back in full, and Dench offered to help him make some shotgun ammunition so that he could use the real deal instead of something that just looked scary, and he happily accepted. The rest of the group then headed down to the Temple of Celestian, where Morlun the Everwatcher was waiting for Amelia. He told her that she'd broken her oath, and although Celestian had not officially labeled her as an oathbreaker, she was being stripped of her initiate status, and she was now tasked with finding her way through the darkness while finding the light again. Amelia then spoke with Rosebloom and Alara for a while. During the conversation, Alara gave Amelia her own personal holy symbol, something that had been lost in the ruins of Ankmir prior to her rescue. Alara then told her, "Grizhniak sends his regards." And the group almost died on the spot with surprise, and discussed the meaning of it in some length. Eventually, it was revealed to Payne, Canis, and Lyra that Amelia had actually been given authority weeks ago to perform her own investigation into not only Brother Mael, but into her own father's judgment, and she simply chose not to. She had also had the ability to call an inquisition weeks ago, but again chose not to. Lyra specifically seemed shocked by this revelation. Amelia then officially requested that the Inquisition be summoned from Mount Celestia. That is where we ended it. I know we've got a thing to do right when we pick up, but we'll go as soon as we push the play. XP. 500 roleplay XP. XP was fucking phenomenal. I had to count up a lot of pips last week, which was great. Skill checks, 150 XP from that, so everybody earned 650 XP. Pretty solid week. Okay, so we are starting session 45 today. That is going to be kicking off on Ianari the 21st, 4254 PFH, and it is 11 a.m. All right, let me get some ambient music going on if anybody doesn't have anything for me. Ooh, whoa, wow. Talk about a mixed fucking bag of survival rolls. Jesus, guys.
Then just like, I'm average. I'm good.
Smack in the middle, baby.
Okay. Yep, if we don't have anything then, we'll go ahead and kick it off. Ambient music is going. Amelia had essentially just gone with the, we need the Inquisition, and Lyra was like,
Yeah, I need to send Dench a message real quick. She's just looking around so that she doesn't want to just start casting a spell randomly. So, I will cast sending
Okay, you cast sending.
to Dench.
Dench, you are right at the tail end of the second shotgun shell, kind of showing Finnick how to seal the edges, how to heat and close the edges so that, nothing comes out until it's ready. And all of a sudden there's this kind of static in your ears, and then with a pop you hear Lyra's voice.
Hi. Are you okay with paying 200 gold for investigation on mail? More to story will tell. Back soon. Also, may I borrow your pearl?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, I'm always surprised when I hear this. Yeah, sure. Yes, no problem. How are you?
The spell fades. I was actually throwing it up, including the and you got pretty deep into that. So Lyra, yeah, you get the response kind of chopped up, and it's like a radio chatter, and then it just goes blank. But you get the picture.
There would be a brief second where, because she's been very stone faced and almost angry. Did you get him, Payne? No. That breaks for just a second, and there's a kind of soft smile, and then she gets back to business. Okay. Yes, she looks at Amelia, and she'll start. She's gonna go to the coin purse of the pocket plane, and I'll start summoning the gold.
Okay. So you can remove. It's 200 gold. Okay, so yeah, there's like Ilara has, or we'll say Rosebloom has like a similar bag. You kind of just do the transfer. The gold spits out of one and kind of into the other. Ilara nods. Rosebloom nods. Rosebloom says, "Very well. We'll make the necessary preparations. We'll draft the formal inquisitorial doctrine paperwork, and we'll have it off to Mount Celestia."
I have a question, a few questions. Does Amelia need to be there for the investigation? Should she be there?
She doesn't need to be there. The Inquisitors will do their job. By their very title and name, it is to inquire, investigate. They're very capable of managing that. But you can be there if you'd like, of course. It's your Inquisition.
Does it take time? Like, is it going to be immediately, or do they have to do paperwork? Or basically, we have things we want to do, and I want to make sure if we need to be there, we're there. But we may need to push out the date of the investigation if we do need to be there.
Well, I just answered that question. You asked me, does she need to be there, and I apologize. Did I not make it clear that she does
I guess
not?
my question is, how would we know what the outcome is then? Will they report to you, and then
No, this is being summoned by the highest clerical authority within the church. This will go straight back to Mount Celestia, and I mean, we'll receive a report afterwards, of course, and if judgment needs to be passed one way or another, then so be it. But that process would more than likely take a few weeks.
Okay. So then, Amelia, I guess, do you want to be there? She's not looking at Amelia, just kind of toward her.
I suppose it just depends on the rest of the timing. Do I want to be? I don't know right now.
Okay. As long as we know the outcome, I guess that's the part that matters the most. If we can make the timing work, then great.
Very well.
And High Priestess, I was wondering, do you have spell component pouches we could purchase? I would just need one, I believe, for now, until a permanent solution is found.
You've taken to the clergy?
Not for me. She'll look over toward Payne. There were some things that were taken when.
Give me. We'll get that before we leave. Unless only if I can't do what I'm thinking of, I might make myself one.
Okay, you're sure?
Holy symbol, that is, not pouch of thingamajigs. Yes, I'm definitely sure that I want to attempt it. So we will fall back to buying. Unless High Priestess, you have a holy symbol of Moritan lying about somewhere in the coffers.
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's what I figured. So I'll try to make one.
Not that it would be sacrilege for our followers to have one, but no, I think you're the only Moradinian priest who's ever walked through these doors.
I'm sorry to hear that.
As am I.
Okay, I think that's it for my questions then. I think I need to leave, Amelia.
I'm sorry, that last bit cut out.
Oh, she just said, I think I need to leave again.
I have a question about that. Will Brother Mill know that they're coming?
Not unless you informed him.
All right. No, we obviously couldn't have there, but I don't know what he would do if he had warning.
Okay, so we should not send word?
Not
No,
to
please don't.
mail, I would assume.
My apologies, that was a question for Amelia. You'd like us to withhold the information of an inquisition being sent to another high priest's church? Just so we're clear, we will accept your answer.
If that's not improper, yes. I think. I don't think that's information that he needs.
So be it. Well, if that's it then, and if you'll excuse us before we dip into the afternoon processions, we can get our documentation together and off into the stars. Today is the what is today? The 21st of Ianari. So the Inquisitors, if everything goes according to plan, which they, from what I understand, are typically always on track and on time, should arrive in Holden Glen by Thursday, the 4th of Brewery.
Thank you. I just thank you.
No need to thank me. We're simply taking your orders.
She almost winces there, but just kind of nods.
And for what it's worth, regardless of what Priestess Ilara uncovered and what your friend Lyra uncovered and what your suspicions are, I do truly pray that there is nothing uncovered by the Inquisitors, for the sake of the Church as a whole.
I wish that we're all mistaken, but I, we can't take that chance. I don't think.
Well, if you'll excuse us.
Amelia will nod, kind of turn back to the others.
Yeah, this time Lyra does lead the hell out of the church.
So they just kind of come and sit up in the front pews, start pulling parchment out and ink and quills. Okay. And you guys are leaving then?
Yep.
I think as everyone starts to kind of head out, Amelia is going to pause for a moment, and she's still holding Alara's holy symbol. She hasn't like fully put it on yet. She kind of pauses, looking back towards the priestesses, towards the altar, and just I'll be out in a moment.
Sure.
She's going to pause. She's going to bow her head and just gives a brief prayer before she follows the others out. I can send it to you in Discord if you want, or I can say it here, whatever you prefer. But then she would leave.
Yeah. There's no response, but you can send it to me in Discord if you'd like to.
Can do.
All right.
And then, yeah, to the others.
Okay, so Amelia, just a brief pause before she steps back out to where you guys are. And then you guys find yourself back in the wild world of Willow Hollow. Okay, so we've got some of you are... Whoops. I'm doing some crazy zoom-in things here. So some of you are up here. That's the yellow. And then we've got a couple of you, meaning one of you, that's down... What the fuck?
Right here.
Yeah, way up north. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. The pin on it's so tiny. There we
It
go.
is small.
Oh, God, that drives me nuts. Thank you. Okay. The pin I put there, my dumbass. All right.
Out of the hundreds of maps. So
Yeah.
Lyra, as soon as she steps out of the building, her hands are sparking again, and she starts marching pretty much toward her house. That's not really saying anything, just beelining.
Kane, as your passive insight would definitely, so would yours, Pain, pick up that obviously something is not fucking right. She's like a pissed off teenager.
Yeah, I've been picking that up.
All right. So, anything I should note while you guys are following the temper tantrum across Willow Hollow?
Nope. I'm gonna end up actually putting on the holy symbol so I don't trip and drop it into a fountain.
Excellent.
But
So you actually put it over your neck?
yes,
Perfect. Thank you.
Strangles you to death. Congratulations.
worth it.
Ah, Krishniak sends his regards.
This thing's. I mean, it's worth more than anything else I've ever owned. So.
All right. So you guys arrive. I'll just go ahead and move you straight. Whoop. Ooh. Give me 1 second. I moved out of my Willow Hollow tab. That was wrong. All right, here we go. So at this point, Dench has just decided to take a breather. You and Finnick finished up the 2 shells. He was like super enthusiastic about it. Thanked you endlessly. He brought in some like fresh honey buns. You guys probably munched on 1 or 2 of those. At least he did for sure. And then he was like, he made a really specific point in being like, you know, I suppose I gotta actually fix the gun now because it doesn't function. And then he started like prying the barrel off and like busting open the mechanism on the trigger. You can see like it probably could be a functional shotgun. He just fucking welded it together so it could, you know, stay put.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point of trying to get you to make the actual rounds. But if you don't mind, I think I'm just gonna have myself a seat over here. I'm terribly exhausted from the days.
Oh yeah, yeah. No. Please. You go get yourself some rest. And thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir. And yeah, Dench will sit on the couch and almost immediately fall asleep, like loud snoring and everything.
All right, so Dench is out for probably about maybe a good 25 minutes, given the time you guys just talked with Alara to what it would take to move across town. We'll say 30 minutes. And you guys approach the house. As you do begin to approach, like make the close approach, you guys notice that a bunch of the windows, the curtains are pulled back.
That would slow Lyra down a little bit, honestly. When she gets to the front door, she will stop and wipe her feet again.
Hey, Payne, did you and I open that window? I mean, the blinds?
I opened them like twice, but somebody keeps closing them all the time. But now apparently, now I'm allowed to have them open. I don't know. It's just.
Well, I guess we'll take the small victory, because I think I also opened some. It was a struggle.
We tried. Maybe we had a good influence.
You guys could probably hear Dench snoring from outside.
Yeah, it's loud. You'd swear that your dad has his dire Dremel going.
Well, Lyra, either your dad has his dire Dremel going, or someone's snoring incredibly loudly.
Yeah, hopefully it's not him snoring while he's using the Dremel. And she'll walk in.
Oh, that has happened once, hasn't it?
Yeah, and Dench is just fucking conked out on the couch.
Probably with like half a honey bun in his lap.
Payne's gonna take half the honey bun and start eating it.
It's a pretty good fucking honey bun.
That's a very Pain thing to do.
It's fresh too.
Like Dench wakes up at that is like, oh, what the holy hell? Oh, hey guy, Hey, sorry.
Payne's
Dan.
finishing your honey bun.
Lyra gives Payne like a side eye. Sorry, we were trying to be quiet so you could rest.
I was
Also
trying
was
to be
where-
quiet.
I didn't even realize I'd fallen asleep. To be honest, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a good honey bun. Yeah.
Finger check. She puts both of her hands up.
Yeah. 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 We got them all. And the toes.
Good. Okay.
Can't say so much for your father. Joking. I'm joking. No, he's
oh,
fine.
jeez. Okay. Very funny.
We're- Should be working on the shotgun right about now, actually.
Did you guys succeeded?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was a little bit rusty, but we made 2 shells. Got your father motivated to actually, make the shotgun functionable. So, figured it's probably better to when he needs to use it, he can use it rather than just kind of waving it around and hopefully scare somebody.
Oh,
Yeah,
he scared me.
You hear a loud, like metallic snap, just this kunk, and you hear Finnick in the back room. Goblin dick!
Oh, he doesn't say that one often. Something. Are you okay?
Oh no, he does. He does.
Not in front of me, at least.
No.
We're back.
Lily! He kind of turns around. He's holding 2 pieces of like metal pipe in his hand, clearly broken at the seam that it was soldered together at. But it looks like part of one of the pipes had like splintered, so it's kind of like unusable probably. But he's holding the pipes. Oh, and Kana's. Glad to see both of you.
See you still having all your fingers, Finnick.
Of course I have all my fingers. I've always had all my fingers.
Yeah, but working with explosive powder, I know you get it, but Dench is a bit slow, but he's good.
He might be slow, but he's strong as hell. And he's very good. He's very good with math. Did you know that? He's a scientist. He kind of picks up the 2 shotgun shells and shakes them in his hand. He got it right, I think.
I mean, I wouldn't say a scientist, but thank you.
I didn't have any doubt, honestly. I knew you guys would get it done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I believe they'd achieve it. I was just worried there might be less of them left than before.
Well, thank you for your concern. Kind of like looks over Kana's into the room. Oh, brought the whole crew. To what do I owe the pleasure? Just collecting my mathematician?
Yes, and also our friend. But
Well, I can't go with you, but you can take the mathematician.
I
One
know.
of these days, we're going to get you up on that airship, though.
Oh, don't tease me.
No, we will. We will. We had just a few other things. I have to go to the college and get some supplies and stuff, but we'll still be here a few days. So I won't volunteer Dench's time, but maybe if he wants to play with explosives some more, maybe he'll come back.
Well, the explosives are all made. If you know how to solder a shotgun barrel, I could use your help, but no pressure.
I mean,
Get
that
some
part
rest,
I'm a
though.
little bit- Yeah.
You look
definitely.
like shit.
Yeah, I kind of feel like shit. Sorry, I kind of ran myself a little ragged today for sure. But I mean, I don't know exactly the whole welding process, but I do know my way around firearms, so happy to help as best I can.
He kind of glances past you, looking down at Kana's and Payne and Amelia again. You all look like shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Except Lily.
I like
Somehow you've got your mother's glow.
Yeah.
She sort of blushes when he says it.
Yeah, she's she's often the best looking out of all of us. But yeah, no, we haven't been great. The past couple of days we're a little exhausted from our adventures, but we're okay.
Well, that's good. You all came back at least in one piece, so... Well, if you need anything from me, you just stop by. Now that the ledger's paid off, it's ready to be used again, so I can send you with the book if you need it. Okay.
Thank you, though.
That's dire case scenarios for us.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, no worries there. Oh, he kind of turns towards Dench. Do you need any more ammunition since you're back for the twins? And he kind of like clomps off towards the forge.
Oh,
Lyra
I
is-
think I have a good amount still, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
If she could, Lyra would be staring a hole through the floor right now.
She'd be what?
Staring a hole through the floor right now. She's she's not looking.
He kind of runs back, turns the corner, and he's kind of holding like a small box. Well, if you ever need it, and he kind of like pops the box open. I am trying this experiment. Well, I haven't run through it yet, so you can't have them. And you see there's about a dozen bullets in here. But they've got like etchings around the side that appear to have been brushed with gem dust. There's green, there's a couple green, a couple purple, a couple blue, a couple red, kind of strange, a couple black. And he says, well, I'll tell you later, but long story short, I think these might work kind of like the infusion process, like when somebody enchants a weapon. It'll create an elemental impact. Untested, but once I've got the process figured out exactly, you take
I'd love
these.
to test them out with you. Yeah, sure. I'd love to test the process. Those look amazing. Wow.
I don't know if I've got it right yet, but I'm working on it. There's still some of the arcane script. I think I need to tweak it a little bit. Otherwise, instead of boom pow, it goes boom boom, and that's no good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's refine that a little bit before I test that out for you a little bit. But I'd be happy to when you feel a little bit more confident about it.
Absolutely. Yep. Okay. Well, have
right,
fun
well,
at the
I will-
college.
Yeah, and I'll probably be back tomorrow if you have me to help you out with the gun, the shotgun, and all.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you really don't know how to work a forge, then I may call in a favor for one of my friends. He'll bring a portable forge over, and maybe we can teach you a few things.
Oh yeah.
If you got the time, if you're feeling well rested.
Well, actually, no. Maybe. Well, not in the next couple days. I think we got to be out. We got to be out in like 2 days. I think two and a half.
Oh, are you heading back out that soon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, whenever you're back, I'll hold on to that favor.
All right. We'll do. Thank you so much, Finnick. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you, mathematician. You're awesome too, and very good with math. Okay, bye, Lily. And he kind of just like clasps you around the shoulders, pulls you in a little bit.
She'll give it a nice tight squeeze, and then let go. And all right,
Bye, Pain. Peeks back around the corner. Bye, Initiate. And then he kind of clomps off back to his workstation.
Lyra.
Bye,
can just-
Finnick.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Bye, Canis.
And the other one. Poor Canis.
Right.
It's funny. I actually DM forgot that he was in the fucking
Because he
room.
blends in everywhere.
He blends in with that damn carpet or
Really
with the
does.
tile. Okay, so where are you guys going? You guys going over to the college, Magi Academia? Or if you want to do anything as you're going that way, you just let me know. I'm going to just kind of move the scene.
Did everybody want to come to the college, or did you want to try to shop for armor during that time, or?
Well, I'd at the very least like to stop by the college, just for a moment at least. I mean, I know Lucas probably doesn't even know who we are, or who I am for the very least. So,
He should.
well,
Yeah, I think it'd be good if we all stayed together, and it's not too often that we get to spend time together when we're not in a hurry or dying.
that's a fair point.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt, but Xavier, I think I opened a door I didn't have access to because my health bars were popping up. So I thought like where they weren't, because they popped up where they were last map and not on this map. And so I thought I was clicking on Canis, and then I just clicked on him down here and it moved it. But I think I opened a door that I didn't have access to. I shouldn't have. I can't even see because I just saw my mouse hover over it.
Okay, that might have changed. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm seeing everything I think you're seeing. Can you see? Do you have line of sight into like a room or something?
No, I just hovered north and my mouse turned into a cursor. And I clicked because I thought it was Canis.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stuff were there.
No, you don't have control of any of that stuff, so you're good. Thank you, though. Okay. As you guys are walking, if you have anything, that's fine, just interject. But as you're walking, it takes, not too long, probably 8 to 10 minutes to get over to the Magi Academia. And you guys have been here once. Actually, the funny thing is I just deleted all of the old tokens off of this map. The last time you guys were here, you were level 1.
Oh yeah.
That was a while ago.
Mar-
You cut out.
Martial Dispel.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, so all right. I don't want to sell anything to them until I identify it. So at the very least I'll just purchase what I need to be able to do the spells.
Oh, sorry. That reminds me. Here's your pearl back, and then hands over the pearl.
She
You said you
has
needed it, right?
Well, for the ritual, if you want to hang on to it still. I'm not going to do it now.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure. Yeah, I'll hold on to it until you're ready. Yeah.
Thank you.
So it says in my gear that's a pound.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right. Is it an actual pound?
It's a big ass pearl. I think we couldn't do like a half weight, so we just left it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because what is it? A multi-hundred? It's
It's a
100 gold
100
piece.
gold.
Yeah. Yeah, because the one that you guys found, I think one of them was wearing it as a holy symbol.
Yeah,
Well, it was inside the holy
inside
symbol.
of the evil clamshell.
Yeah, the clamshell.
So
Okay.
So first step could be, I guess we'll purchase the stuff first. I'm not entirely sure. Would I know who to talk to about like how we could find Lucas?
Probably the guy who runs the college.
Okay.
I mean, you graduated here, so it's not like it's taboo to walk in and say, "Can I speak to somebody about this thing?"
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that then. Yeah, I guess we would just start with that regardless. Just start with him either way. Okay, let's see if he's in.
Okay, so you enter the Magi Academia,
Yep.
and as soon as you enter, standing over the fiery cauldron in the center of the room is the one, the only, Grandmaster Narobu. As soon as you pop in, Lyra, the door swings open, he kind of like looks up and over the fire and, Lyra.
Hello, Grandmaster. How are you?
Oh, just tending to the fires of fate, as usual. Have you brought me another hourglass to smash in a fabulous fashion?
Not yet, no, but thank you for that tip because that actually helped us Marshall dispel another one.
Excellent. There's always
Well.
2 ways to crack a nut.
Well, actually, I should mention it's probably not a great idea to martial dispel when there's pools of blood around with those things.
But it was an experiment that was successful because we learned something. So
We did learn something. Yeah.
Wonderful. Knowledge is the key to success. And happiness, some would say. So, you haven't brought me another hourglass to smash. You showed up with all the same friends as last time, though you're all looking a little worse for wear. Something has changed and your initiate is not wearing armor. That is troubling. Actually, Glances down at Payne. Neither's your priest.
We broke it.
You broke it, or something broke it while you wore it?
Oh, well, something
That's
melted
much
it off
more
their
accurate.
bodies. Yeah.
Ah. Most unfortunate. But you, look at you in that shiny mithril.
Well, it only helped so much. Yeah, I also took a hit against the old soul, as it were.
Well, taking a hit against the soul and keeping your armor is a very important distinction between that and those who didn't. Count yourself lucky with that fancy mithril.
I was actually surprised to see it still on my body, to be quite honest.
Yes, it's technically not magically enchanted, but it might as well be considered as such. Beat it as you may. Short of tossing it into a pit of fiery lava, mithril will hold up. Same thing with adamantine.
Yeah,
Also
good to know.
non-magical. Well, anyways, what brings you here, Lyra?
Yes. So I have a spell book I would like to copy some spells from, but then I would like to sell it to the college so students can learn from it. There are some pretty valuable ones, but I need the ink to do so first.
Excellent. What spells are you trying to prepare from there, and I can get you the inks?
1 second. Let me check my brain.
Mind if I have a peek at the spell book?
She'll hand it over.
Okay. He kind of takes it, and as soon as he touches it, he goes, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bound in Fomorian skin? Where did you get this thing? The Shadowfell or the Underdark?
Probably the shadow.
One from the Underdark.
Well,
Both. The spells that I think would be helpful would be Hold Person, Invisibility, Knock. She almost can't say the next one. She like chokes it out. Tongues, Dimension Door, and Charm Monster.
perfect. 680 gold. That includes your discount.
She looks at the party again real quick.
Yeah, I
He
forgot.
continues to flip through the spell book. Gods. Whoever this was a sick person.
Oh
Yes,
yes,
she was.
yes, sir.
It's not
That is putting
uncommon.
it very lightly. Yeah.
It's not uncommon to find spell books bound in flesh, but Fomorian flesh is. God.
So what actually? What is Fomorian flesh? Is that? I don't do the magic thing. Sorry.
Mutated, multi-headed, monstrosity-ridden giants that are very psychically sensitive. Hideous creatures, kind of the ugly stepsister of the giant world, but they tend to be polluted of mind from creatures such as aboliths and illithids, which is why I asked if it was from the Underdark or the Shadowfell.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't get it straight from there. We perhaps got it from somebody who was from there. We don't know.
Fair enough. Well, Lyra, so we can do 680 gold, which includes your discount, and once you're finished copying the books, I'll pay you 1,912 gold for the lot.
Thank
But
you.
it must be returned to me with everything inside of it.
It will be. I don't want anything but the knowledge, trust me. Another question for you. There is a new student here, Lucas Thornell.
Ah, yes, little Lucas.
We were hoping we might be able to just meet with him. We helped him get to where he is. I guess his family was impacted by the same thing as the hourglass.
I know.
Yeah.
You came straight from his family's estate and brought me the hourglass.
Right. So we were hoping just to get to speak with him and just introduce ourselves and wish him the best.
We just want to make sure he's doing all right. Is all, really.
He's a very sensitive young boy. I'll allow you to speak with him, but I'd truly prefer you don't tell him the reason you know who he is. So we don't...
That's fair.
interrupt his sensitive and growing mind. Lyra, we tested him in all of the 8 basic schools. I don't think that he's capable of becoming a wizard. His energy is sorcerous.
Oh, wow.
Whether that
Is it-
manifested before or after the incident on the estate,
That was my thought too.
I don't know. I don't know what
Is
he
it-
was exposed to.
Excuse me. I apologize. Is that a good or a bad thing?
It's impressive.
It is not, actually. It is...
Not a good thing?
No, it is
Not
not
impressive.
impressive. It is
Oh.
worrisome, because we don't know how he obtained these abilities.
Oh,
He
I
was
see.
never brought to the Magi Academia in his very early youth, and it was only after his rescue that he was brought here showing some magical aptitude. So what we need to do, what we are being tasked to do, is to figure out the source, the origin of his sorcery, if that is what it is, and to guide him to use it appropriately so it does not consume him.
Right. If it's natural, though, then it is impressive because then it's a more.
Well, it
unique-
is natural because we believe it's sorceress in origin. The problem is we
Right.
don't know the source.
Exactly.
Was
If-
it something about what was impacting him?
Yeah.
The hourglass? We don't know. Anyways, with that being said, yes, I'll allow you to meet with him. Just please do not attempt to discuss the reason you know exactly who he is. Maybe you just heard about Lyra being a student and former student, member of the Magi Academia. Maybe you had heard about the boy who showed potential and wanted to just visit.
It's for me.
Wonderful. And,
Appreciate you, sir.
well, thank you for understanding. We just don't want to break an already broken mind.
I
Alright,
think
that was
I'll.
enough.
I think I'll wait here then. Not.
Oh, I'll
I'm-
bring him in here if you like. He's
Oh,
just in
or-
his quarters.
Payne doesn't sometimes know when not to speak. I think he's concerned.
Yeah.
A sensitive nature that he could cause an issue.
I have a problem with honesty. I think sometimes.
Okay, you can wait outside then.
I think I might.
I'm gonna take the 680 gold out and put ink worth that much in my inventory for now.
Okay, yeah. Give me 1 second. You said 680. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, so for the sake of brevity, you pay him the 680. He literally just gives you a fucking crate of ink vials, quills, and parchment paper that have like the beginning of incantations pre-scripted on them. You know that some of the scribes here do that to make spell scroll creation very, very rapid. And he just gives you the whole fucking thing. Just bear with me one moment. I'll fetch Lucas.
Thank you, sir.
I can hold up Lyra if you'd like.
How heavy is it?
How heavy's what?
Did you say a weight for the crate? Sorry.
No. I mean, because you're just gonna go use it, but we'll say it's probably like 15 pounds of ink, paper, quills, bottles that are holding the ink. I mean, you're preparing a lot.
There's a second that it looks like she's going to say no, but then realizes how much slower she's gonna move. Okay, thanks.
So the
I-
door pops open.
I'll be careful with it. And it'll be just right here. And then she'll retreat back to her corner.
Aww,
Oh,
it's so cute.
Totally worth saving from some crazy shit. So Grandmaster Yeah. So he enters again, and this time behind him, you guys see a little blonde-haired, emerald green-eyed, high elf boy dressed in very simple. Like Lyra, you remember your first set of initiate robes, and they were ridiculous and plain because nothing was supposed to be fanciful about how you operated. And he kind of steps up and he smiles and kind of looks around you, and the Grandmaster says, little Lucas, some of our local friends, adventurers, really, and one of our former students. This is Lyra. Lyra, she graduated at the top of her class, and she did not. She is a special wizard, Lucas, because unlike the other mages in this college who have to focus on one of the primary schools of magic, she took after her mother, and she performs blade song, which is a form of arcane magic, but a little bit different, a little bit more sing-songy and dancey, much like the way you perform your incantations that just work naturally. Hers come through song and dance, which is unnatural to most wizards. Much like your own power. You and her have a lot in common. Anyways, my friends just wanted to make your acquaintance. He kind of looks up at Grandmaster Noboru like, yeah, okay. And then kind of looks back to you guys. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Blade Dancer. It's Lyra. She graduated at the top of her class, you know. Oh, okay. Lyra and other adventurers.
I apologize. Yeah, my name is Dench, and Dench approaches and extends out his hand. It's very nice to meet you.
Yeah, so he puts his hand out, and it's a typical, like, 13-year-old handshake. Just the limp, kind of, very unsure of himself. Not, no one taught him how to shake a hand. But he kind of gives you the wet noodle. And, well...
That's a firm grip you got there.
Thank you. Well... It's nice to meet you.
You too. Are you enjoying it here so far?
Well, I've only been here for like a week, but they're teaching me how to process and how to keep the nightmares at bay and how to control the bad thoughts. But the spellcrafting has been pretty cool. I can conjure ghost hands and well, I don't really know what to call most of it yet because like the program hasn't started yet, but sometimes I lose myself in the moment, and when I come back to, people are either asleep or my best friend. That's pretty cool.
Lyra actually has a genuine smile for a second as he's telling that.
So you just doing all this on your own without any kind of training. That's impressive.
Well, yeah, and like when I was really little, I never knew anything like this. But sometimes I just, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to talk about it.
It's
You don't
okay.
have to.
Yeah.
But
It's okay. Yeah, we just heard some. You just heard. You're an amazing student. And you're getting started here, and you're doing amazing things, and you're in an amazing college, and you just wanted to, meet you and shake your hand and say hi.
Well, thanks. They gave me a spell book, but I don't understand shit in it. They tell me that my magic... He kind of like looks up at the Grandmaster. Oh, it's okay. Go ahead. They told me my magic just kind of like comes to me. But I don't get the spell book thing. He kind of like looks at Lyra. Do you got a spell book?
I do actually, and she'll kind of like hold. It's like hanging off her belt. She'll hold it up. I can't do it naturally like you can.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, once I figure out how it works and like why the voices come to me the way they do, then I think it'll be pretty cool. It's a little scary right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's understandable. And it could stay scary, and there are going to be hard things you have to do sometimes too. But I think you're going to do really big things.
I hope
You're
so.
in a safe place too. I hope you know that, right? This is a safe environment for you.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a lot of wizards here, so you know, if the blood monsters came back for me, at least there would be all these wizards to kill them. And when I learn how to figure my magic out, I'll kill them too.
Well, we know
Right.
you will. You don't have to worry about those blood monsters anyway. You're safe.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. I'm all right here. I'm all right here.
I know that I'm sure it's just been a lot with everything and then starting school, but if and when you do want to talk about pretty much anything, Grandmaster Narobu is really, really good to talk to.
Yeah. There's another teacher I was talking to. Well, right when they first brought me here, she was real nice, but I felt her presence in my mind, and when I shunted her out, I accidentally broke her nose. I just don't want people to see what I've been through, you know?
I know.
But the good thing is, I didn't get in trouble though, because I didn't mean it.
Well, people should probably ask first. I'm sure she learned something from that too.
Well, I
It's
hope
generally
so.
rude to kind of poke into other people's brains, so yeah, I think she kind of had it coming a little bit.
Grandmaster Noboru kind of chuckles. Well, you know, sometimes even the faculty have a thing or two to learn. And we all learned a lesson that day, and this day, didn't we, Lucas? He kind of looks up at him again. Yeah. Sure thing, Grandmaster. Yeah.
All right, we should probably let you get back to your studies, Lucas. It was very, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for, I guess, doing whatever this was that you came to do. Is this like a charity thing, or like, was this just a...
It's not
Like, I'm not famous. Am I?
It's maybe within the school, but I heard that you joined the school and that you had some unique powers, and unique things always intrigue me. So I just wanted to come meet you.
Okay. Well, thanks for not rooting around in my head.
Anytime. If you ever want to meet with us again, we'd be happy to come back.
Okay. Well, I got a lot of studying to do, so maybe I'll do that for a little while and... Like, should I need you to come back? Like, am I in trouble or something? Am I in danger?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay. What's your adventuring group name?
Actually, we don't have one yet.
What? I thought you were Grandmaster, I thought you said they were adventurers. Oh, well, yeah, well, they are they are adventurers, little Lucas.
We're a newly formed group.
Yes, yes.
We've
We
been
haven't
so
registered
busy.
with any.
Yeah. We haven't really had a chance to come up with one. We'll work on that.
And I'm sure once the paperwork is in order, we'll make sure we let you know. Oh,
Or if you have any good ideas, you're probably a little more creative than we are sometimes.
That's true. If you were an adventuring party, what would you name it?
well, I don't know. I don't even know you. I don't know what
That's
you
fair.
do or what you're about or what adventures you've been on. I don't know anything about you. I mean, just like looking at the four of you, I'd say like, I don't know, two dudes, two chicks, a dude and a dog. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, cool.
Ah! Oh, sorry about that,
Oh,
Lucas. I should have probably warned you. Cain is actually Lyra's familiar. One passed down through the generations of her family's lineage. My apologies. You know how, like, most of the students here have toads or ravens or quassits, little tricky
Or
things.
hands.
Or hands, yes. Canis is a special breed. We'll get into that lesson another day, though. Oh, okay, well, definitely not the scariest thing I've seen today. I was not expecting that, for sure.
He's
But
alright
hi.
once you get to know him.
Okay, so maybe you just go with, 2 chicks, a dude, and a familiar. Until, obviously, I can figure out who you are and what you do, and then maybe I can give you a better idea from there.
Alright, we'll use that as a working title. I like it.
Yeah, but don't pay the money to submit that, it's terrible.
Well, we got some time.
Thank you very much for your time, Lucas, and don't stop studying.
Well, I won't. Well, I think I don't even know if what I have to do is study. I think everyone keeps telling me to study. I don't think I'm good to be good at this wizard thing. I
It's
think
not about studying the book, it's about studying what to do with the magic.
Oh. Well, once I can figure the magic out, then I'll be able to this shit's just coming to me.
Right. So just listen to what they say and apply it as best as you can, and make sure you tell them what you're feeling too. What you're feeling, seeing, hearing.
Are you talking about the teachers or the
The
voices in my
teachers,
head?
not the voices.
Okay.
That's how you can study.
Okay. I appreciate that distinction because that's 2 very different conversations.
Yes, yes.
Also, there should be places to practice if you wish to get, better control or really learn how you do things.
Yes, thank you. Canis? Do we
Canis,
call you
yes.
familiar? We call you have a name.
Yes, my name is Canis. You
Okay.
can call me that.
Yeah, the Grandmaster showed me there's a study hall that has some things, and there's a little outside courtyard, and I'll practice once I understand the words.
I spent a lot of time in that courtyard. It will help you.
Okay, well, thank you. Is it okay if I go get lunch now? And he kind of
Yeah.
looks up at the
Yeah, go
Grandmaster. Yes, thank you, Lucas. You are, you are dismissed. And he kind of just turns and, alright. Bye, adventurers.
Thank you. Great meeting you, Lucas. Then she kind of like slumps against the wall a little bit.
Are you
That
okay?
was terribly awkward.
Well, there's our Lucas.
Glad to see he's okay.
He's doing
Well,
much better
mostly.
than he was a couple of weeks ago, and all of that thanks goes to you and your group.
He was talking a lot about hearing voices.
We believe it's the sorcery manifesting. He's hearing incantations whisper to him. It happens with all sorcerers. The problem is we need to identify the source of the whispers, because they could be benevolent or malevolent, and we don't want the latter of those 2 things creeping around in his head without proper instruction. Which is why we had one of our divination enchanting specialist professors try to take a peek in his mind, but he broke her nose. Not with a fist, by the way, with his thoughts.
Broke her nose with his thoughts? I don't know how this magic stuff works. This is so weird to me.
It's pretty intrinsic in the way that it works for this boy, but yes, she's fine, he's fine. It wasn't out of anger, it was reactionary.
Sure. Yeah.
We are keeping a very close eye on them, though, I promise you that.
And if it turns out to be malevolent in nature, what then? I mean, do you try to guide him? Do you...
We
what
do.
happens?
We do. And if it does happen to be something darker, something that touched his soul or his spirit that has ill intention for what that power may be used for, I believe we will also attempt to get the clergy involved to guide his soul, guide his mind in a direction of peace so that he can dominate the whispers and the voices for good instead of ill.
Now, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, of course. You're a very wise and talented wizard and all, but I feel like maybe you should probably get on top of this sooner rather than later, because the stuff we've been dealing with, it's some terrifying shit, if I'm honest.
I assure you, sir, everybody is working on this boy as a case study as we speak. He's been here not 2 weeks, and we've invested every resource that we possibly could in him. We even gave our students a 3-day weekend, which does not happen, in order for the faculty to have an additional day to study his incantations. I've also been in contact with the Temple of Bakab, and God of Magic, by the way, arcane magic, and we are planning on at least having some sort of intervention meeting to ensure that his body and his mind and his spirit can be identified for taints of evil.
All right, thank you, sir. I didn't mean to be offensive at all. Just
No.
Yeah.
No offense taken whatsoever. An inquisitive mind is a sharp mind, and that's what I always say.
He does.
All right.
A lot, actually.
Where did your friend go? The dwarf? Oh, right, he stepped
Yeah,
outside.
he's outside.
Oh, right.
We could probably tell him to come back in unless we should probably leave you to your business. Of course.
Well, I mean, if you have anything else for me, please let me know. Are you requiring anything? Are you looking to purchase something? Is there a study room that you need, Lyra? What can I do for you?
No, I want to identify everything first before handing it over to the school, but I have some...
Okay, do you need a ritual platform?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I want to make sure it's safe first, because a lot of the items that this woman had were not. And so once I copy the spells from the book, I'll come back and I have some wand foci as well for any students who might need those.
Sure. Bring everything back to me when you're ready. Take your time with the spells. I'm in no rush. And I'm in no rush for the spell book either. As long as it comes back in one piece with all the incantations inside.
It will.
Great.
Although you've said that twice now, so now I'm a little concerned. Should I be concerned? I haven't copied outside of school stuff before. Is there something that could happen?
What are you talking about?
You said it needs to come back in one piece twice, so...
Yes, because if you're going to be poring over a spellbook for the next 40 hours, if you ruin one of the pages, I'm not paying you for it.
I see what you're saying. Okay. No, it should be fine.
It will be fine, Lyra. Top of your class, remember?
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Grandmaster, and we'll be back soon.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Thank you again, sir. Really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. If you've ever like to check up on him, just have Lyra send me a...
Okay, yeah, we will. And if there's anything that comes up with him that's, I don't know, we should be aware of, then yeah, please, same, let us know if you can.
Or anything we can do to help if you come up with anything.
Are you sure about that? That's something I can trouble you with, if it should come up?
We'll do our best. Yeah, I know that our travels are going to be taking us a distance soon, but yes, we want to help.
It might take us some time to get back here, but yeah.
As you wish. I will keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Take care!
You as well, sir. Thank you.
Alright, so you guys exit. Payne is probably, I'm assuming, like, leaning up against the corner of the building, like, man, if I walk in there, I'm gonna fucking tell him everything.
Something like that. He was probably sitting down, leaning against the wall, but yes, yeah, just hanging out. And maybe he heard the conversation, maybe he didn't, because he was just outside. But anyway, about it, he wasn't there to comment, which was a good thing.
Yeah, I'd say you probably heard the conversation. Grandmaster Noboru does not speak very quietly. And the door is not as thick as it should be. Okay, so you guys leave Magi Academia. What or where are you going? What are you going?
What are you going?
Where the hell
are
you
we
going?
going?
I think we should, Payne, maybe check into getting Dalinar's armor fixed.
Oh, and my armor too.
Is yours still fixable?
I don't know. But we could ask.
We could compare pricing. I honestly planned that we'd probably have to get you new armor.
Well,
If
that's
you-
fine too.
Are you
I'm
sure?
not particularly attached to these scraps of armor anymore. Um, so yeah, whatever. I mean, whichever's cheaper.
Okay. Um, I know it will be cheaper to fix Dalinar's, and it will take a couple of days. So if we're planning on leaving in 2.5 days, we should get that started sooner than later.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, maybe they're already busy too, and then we'll have to like just buy what they have, and you know, maybe they
Ouch.
don't have time for us.
I doubt that, but we still have about 1,700 gold right now. A little more than that, really. So I'm sure Cornelius is okay with us paying him back after I sell the spellbook, which was my plan. Okay, well, yeah, and once I identify the rubies too, I'd like to. I don't want to hold on to anything of hers if we can help it. So
Yeah, let's try to get rid of that shit as quickly as possible.
I just want to make sure it's not going to bring down blood rain on anyone else first.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? Like, what is it? The actual plan here?
You guys want to head to the place to the armor?
Armor to get repairs or buy new. Yeah.
Okay,
that
what
would be
armor?
fine.
Where are you guys going?
Where did we go last time? Hold on.
Fairy place. The one with the fairy war.
Oh, the dude with the spear. Yeah. Or the one I gave the trident to, I think.
Yeah, Lyra was. It is, but Lyra wasn't with you guys. Hold on a second. Can I see the map of Willow Hollow real quick, please? Because once I see the name, I'm sure I'll know.
I think it was at the bulwarks, wasn't it? Or is Shoresight or
No,
bulwark?
it was Shoresight Arms. It was Shoresight
You're
Arms.
going to Shoreside Arms?
First
Okay,
sidearms, yeah.
gotcha. Okay, so you guys travel way to the south of the city. And give me one moment. So it is now, just for reference, probably damn near 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Because that's literally on the opposite side of the city. But not a big deal. You guys travel south. If there's anything happening in between that travel time, let me know. If not,
We
oh, go
would
ahead.
have
Here we go.
needed to stop by the Emerald Tower to grab said armor before making
That's
it
true.
here.
So we could show him and say how much to repair this.
Sure. What are you guys picking up? Exactly.
Payne has his armor. He should. Let me double check, but it should be in his backpack.
And then Dalinar's armor. And
Oh, that
If
would
you-
be in the ship probably.
It
It's alright. That's
says,
at the Emerald Tower.
yeah, and it says that, I mean, my armor remnants are there, so we can grab basically any of these suits of heavy armor in whatever condition they're in. We can drop off the spell component or the inscription materials.
yeah, I'm gonna put that in party equipment.
Okay. And just to be clear, are you going to be recording all of those spells full stop? Candace?
Yeah, because we're gonna do 2.5 days, I think.
Okay, then you don't even need to put it in any inventory. It's just going to it's going to waste time. But we know you have the components.
Okie dokie.
But now you're committed to it.
And Lyra, do you need time to do the spells? Like, would you rather we just take care of this and then you do your spell thing, or?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I can just stay here if you want.
I just didn't, if you needed time and concentration, because from what I understand, it's a very complicated process.
I mean, yeah, I could do that. The sooner I get started, the sooner we can leave. So. And then she would stop to like eat and rest and stuff anyway, so it'll work itself out.
You're gonna stop to eat and rest. Tell me exactly what, because we're working. I know I'm kind of nickel and diming it here, but what exactly are you doing? You're gonna stop and eat and rest. Are you taking a short rest, or are you sleeping? Or
No, I'm saying she's not going to exhaust herself doing this, but she's going to start on the spells now, so that we have the 2.5 days. So
okay, where are you going?
I'm guessing the tower is probably the place that makes the most sense. She'll just go in her room.
Okay, that's where you're going then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you guys drop Lyra off at the tower.
And she'll give them the coin purse or the pocket plane.
All right. The rest of you, you guys pick up the armor, and you guys travel south and arrive at the Shoreside Arms. All right.
Smoky in here.
So you guys, what it is, they have a very, very big furnace going.
Oh, smolder on this guy too. God.
I know. So you guys walk in and you see Mr. Thompson standing there. His back is initially actually turned. He's kind of hammering at the forge. He turns around though, kind of holding a pair of tongs, and he kind of squints through the smoke. Oh, how's everybody doing? Give me 2 minutes. Actually, give me just 1 minute. Hold on.
All right.
He kind of takes a step aside, puts the tongs back in, and you see he dumps molten metal into some sort of shape that is sitting in the fire in the forge. And he turns back around, pulls his mitts off, takes a few steps forward. Excuse me. Oh, all right. Sorry about that. Hello. Welcome back. My goodness, you. He looks Dench up and down. You didn't have that the last time I saw you, did you? Points to
I
your
did
armor.
not. No, sir, I did not. Yeah, this picked this up on my travels. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well done. What can I do for you? Are we looking for purchase, sale, scraps, weapons?
Repairs, I believe, right? Right, Payne and Amelia?
Well, perhaps advice. We
yeah.
have two suits of armor, but possibly three. We have 3 suits of armor, possibly beyond repair, but whatever is cheaper to buy new or to repair these, whatever you might think is best.
Sure. Here,
We need to
let me see
get
the suit. God,
two-
she's standing. Why are you shouting at me? Ma'am, step forward. I can't hear you from all the way back there.
Ed stepped up as I started talking for that. Sorry. Excuse me, Canis. We need to get
Right.
two salvageable sets of armor out of this, if possible.
You, let me back that up. You said you need to get 2 salvageable sets of armor out of the scraps you were about to show
Sorry,
me.
2 usable sets, yes.
Ah! Yes, okay. Well, lay out the armor and let me have a look at it, see what we're working with. So you guys lay out Dalinar's armor, Amelia's fucked up armor, and Payne's fucked up armor. Payne, correct me. You had a chain shirt?
Chain shirt, yeah.
And then the
medium
other
armor.
2 were chainmail. Okay.
Chainmail suits, yep.
So that's
heavy armor.
So 1 chainmail at -3, 1 chain shirt at -3, Dalinar's at -1.
I believe that's right, yeah.
Okay, so he kind of looks over Amelia's suit, looks over the chain shirt. Holy pig tits.
Right?
What in the world? This is obscene. What the fuck?
We ran into some shit.
It was painful, yes.
He kind of looks at Amelia and then at Payne again, looks up at Dench and eyes his armor. Okay. He points up at the wall, and you see this southern wall is just suits of armor up and down. It appears that he specializes in plate pieces and chain pieces. Doesn't have a whole lot of leather, doesn't have a whole lot of like clothy stuff, and he does not seem to be working with scale. But he points, and you guys see up on the wall, he says, "Listen, I understand that not everybody can necessarily afford Fancy Boy's scale armor." Kind of winks at you, Dench. But
Neither could we usually.
look, this is fucked up. He holds up Amelia's armor. What were you? Did you get swallowed by a gelatinous cube? The amount of acid damage, the corrosion on this chainmail is fucking obscene.
I think that did happen once.
Okay. I can probably salvage that. He points down to the Dalinar's chain. We're looking at maybe a couple of days worth of work, and I don't know, we'll call it 30 gold, and we're done. You can have that. However, hear me out. He points back up at the wall. If you're going to be out there in the thick of it, and you plan on getting your ass kicked as bad as you did when you were wearing this, and points at the chain shirt, and that, you've got to get something like that. Or that. And points at Dench's armor. And when he points up at the wall, by the way, he's got a row of mithril chain and plate armor. You guys see there's a mithril chain shirt, a mithril breastplate, a full suit of mithril chainmail. He's got a set of mithril half plate and a set of mithril full plate. I understand not everybody's got the budget, but seriously take it into consideration. He points at Dench again. That shit doesn't break down. And it's not magical. It doesn't require your mind or your soul to attune to it. Just friendly advice, but sure.
Yeah, no, we're definitely been keeping an eye on more armor like mine. Yeah, for sure. This is a one-time only deal for us, unfortunately. We are kind of tight on our budget.
We are
as well.
Again, I understand. Just keep it in mind. He points up at the chain shirt. If you're looking for something like this, it'll run you about, buy a brand new suit of it, 50 gold pieces. I can make it in mithril for 550. I know it sounds like a lot. It would be a lot for a peasant out in the street, but it's a suit of armor that will literally never break down, and it's less than 1,000. As far as the chainmail's concerned, the actual full suit, typically that goes for about 75 gold for a brand new suit. Again, I can repair this suit here. It's going to take a couple days, and I can do it for 30 gold, get it fit as a fiddle. However, if you're looking at the mithril suit up there, 875. Just keep it in mind.
And what's a couple days also to repair, like, you know, the mostly not disintegrated suit here?
Yes. So for that one, so it's going to take me probably about 16 hours. So that's 2 full work days. You're repeat customers. I'll put my other project on the side, and I can start today if you want to pay for it, and I can have it done by, he thinks for a minute, what's today, 21st? So I can have it done by Saturday at 1.
Okay, good to know.
I mean, I could put in overtime, but that's going to cost you a little bit more, just to be clear.
For curiosity, how much?
I could do 60 gold pieces, which is still 15 less than a new suit, and I can have it done in 1 day.
What do you think, Payne? This is your
Well, as much as I'd like a shiny new suit of armor like that because it's amazing, I really doubt we have the budget for it at the moment.
Yeah, I would agree.
So I would say we repair Dalinar's armor, scrap the other two for whatever they're worth, and buy myself a new chain shirt is probably the most budget-friendly option at the moment.
Okay, and are we going to speed up that chain mail, or are we going to just keep it at the...
Well, we should be here for another 2.5 days. So I don't think we need to put the juice on this at all.
Okay.
Necessarily.
Yeah, hey, no problem, no problem. Okay, so why don't we do this? So it's going to cost 30 gold for the chainmail repair, and you're looking to scrap these other two?
I believe so. Yeah, and for whatever those are those are worth now.
All right, give me one moment.
Yeah, I think.
He kind of starts to, he actually like picks up the scraps and he goes over to a, he walks over to a set of scales and he puts these iron bricks on one side of the scale and he puts the chain in the other side of the scale. And sorry, just one more time. Those were both -3, correct? They were totally scrapped. Okay. Thank you, Cat. He turns back around and he says, for both of these, I can give you 40 gold. So how about you don't pay me anything, I give you 10 gold, and I repair the chainmail.
That sounds awesome to me, Dench.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah.
All right. I know it's a lot less than what you probably paid for it, and I am really sorry about that. But, you know, it's literally just scrap. I'm going to melt it down and turn it into something else. Also, the corrosion on that chainmail. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Amelia's fault.
Okay, so he's going to count out 10 gold, and he's going to give it to you. You can add it, whoever can add it to the party inventory, just
Yeah, I
whoever
got
is
it.
called out. Got it? Okay.
Out
All right,
of
perfect.
curiosity,
Yeah, go ahead, please.
out of curiosity, last time we were here, we talked about maybe, I don't know, leather jackal armor or something. I don't know if you've ever invested in or bothered to actually check. You can make that.
I could probably do it, but you never paid me to commission it, so if you'd like to commission it, I can begin the process. Well, once I'm finished with this chainmail. Are you interested?
Sure. How much would it cost us, I guess I should say, before I confirm?
Ooh, well, give me one moment. Well, tell me exactly. What are you looking for? Are you looking for padded armor, leather armor? Do you want it studded?
I can't wear anything too heavy. I am not very strong physically.
Okay,
Maybe
so just leather?
yeah.
Leathers? Well, I'll tell you what. I've never done it before, but I'm going to need to take some measurements on you, and I'll do it for 25 gold. I'll make you a suit of leather armor for 25 gold. It'll weigh probably about 10 pounds, which I know is a little heavy, but I mean, if you want the protection, I've got to be able to put the straps and the buckles and the pieces together. It'll come with a cute little hat, too. It's going to be fucking adorable.
A jaunty little hat for our jaunty little man.
I hope it's got little holes for the ears to come through. That'd be super.
A little
nice.
This
feather.
little top hat.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, come on. Yeah, it'll actually be the little ear covers. It kind of cups his ear and gives him extra hearing. It's like if you put your hand to your ear like this and you can hear a little bit further.
Whatever helps protect me more. If that's fine with you guys, I would prefer that than having to use more of Lyra's magic.
Yeah, I feel like we can make that work. Yeah.
I don't know how much Lyra would like that, but I think that's fine.
She'd love it.
All right. So 25 gold then? We're good?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, and Dench, he kind of takes out the purse and shakes it a little bit. I don't know how she gets the money out of this damn thing.
Oh, it's one of those fancy mage purses. Yeah, you just gotta think about the amount.
Oh, okay. All right. So 25 gold, please.
Like a machine gun.
It's a crazy ATM.
Yeah, he's just, oh shit, I wasn't ready. He's just grabbing him out of the air. Oh, my head!
I had no idea it was gonna jump at it like that. Oh my god.
I'm so sad Lyra missed that.
You hear the other blacksmiths in the room start to chuckle and cackle. He Yeah, I'll clean that up off the floor. In a
Sorry,
bit.
sorry.
Amelia's
no.
already down and grabbing it to, like, pile it together to hand to him.
It's funny because initially he puts his hand up like he's gonna slap your hand and goes, "No, Michael." Oh, sorry. My apologies. Let me take the jackal for a moment. Let me get some measurements on you. And for the sake of brevity, he goes and grabs like a tailor's tape. He takes a tape. He tells you to stand from, tip to tail, like you were in an alert position. Takes those measurements from foot to shoulder, in the front and the rear. He does a curvature of your spine and kind of draws like a map of essentially your skeletal structure and your bulk. And then he picks you up. And he comes back down over here, and he puts you on that scale, and he measures out in copper ingots to find exactly where your weight lies. And then he says, okay. Any type of leather that you're uncomfortable wearing, I know you're an animal, but I don't want to... we don't have jackal hide, just to be clear.
Good. I think that would probably be the only kind that I wouldn't be comfortable wearing.
Okay, perfect. King's mule deer it is, then. It's very soft. It's going to take me probably a couple of weeks. I've never done this before, so this is trial and error. So why don't you come visit me on the... Oh, shit. Why don't you come visit me on Friday the 5th of Brewery? And if I get it done before then, I'll send word for you. You told me the last time you worked for Cornelius, is that right?
That's correct, yes.
All right. Well, come see me Friday the 5th of Brewery, and if I finish it before then, excellent. If not, my apologies.
Oh,
I'll try to
that's fine.
hurry it.
I mean, this is kind of I'm sure a strange request, but I appreciate your patience.
It is a strange request, but it's a fun one. It's something that, honestly, for the first time in a long time, I think is going to challenge me, and I'm excited about that. Okay.
All right.
Come see me in a couple days also. We've got the chainmail. Come see me on the 23rd. About noon. Noon or 1.
Okay, I believe that's perfect. Yes. Okay. All right. So we only paid pretty much 15 gold, right? Because he paid us for the scraps, and then we paid him 25, essentially, right? Did I understand that?
Correct. The only thing, and that was he gave you 10, you gave him 25. He gave you 10 because of the scraps, and that covered the repairs, but you guys have still not bought a chain shirt for Pain.
Right. Okay. Yes.
So the chain shirt for Pain, really quickly, that is 50 gold.
And Amelia, did you still need?
No, because she's going to wear
no,
Dalinar's
she's doing
chainmail.
She's doing the Dalinar thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry. Okay. So 50 gold for Pain. Yeah.
The chainmail, if you're willing to, if you're comfortable with me wearing that, that would be more than enough. I know it's not something we'd be getting now, but how much is that? And if there was she's going to point towards the plate.
I
and
already
the
knew where you were
plate.
going.
Yeah, of
already.
course.
So here's the interesting thing. He doesn't have a normal suit of plate. He's only got the mithril plate. Same thing with the breastplate. No normal breastplate, just the mithril.
She's going to point in that general direction.
Yeah. He looks up at the half plate and he smiles and he goes, that one is 1,550 gold. And the mithril plate, which, by the way, is chef's kiss, some of my best work. That one is 2,300 gold.
Sorry, I was adding it to my notes. They are remarkable, but not in the stars for today.
That's okay. About 90% of the poorsies in this town can't afford it either, but I'll hold on to it for you just in case a rainy day opens up and you're interested.
Thank you so much for your business, sir. And again, really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much
Well,
for
what-
visiting me. And sorry,
I'm sorry.
please.
Actually, yeah, I believe the last time we spoke, you were looking for particular materials, weren't you?
Copper, if I remember right.
Copper.
right? Yeah.
You have copper?
Oh yes, sir. We have plenty of copper. Actually, would it be okay if I paid the 25 gold in copper instead? Would that make sense for you? What does that equal out to from gold? I don't know.
That would be
I don't- Somebody called
2,500
me a
gold.
math. Sorry, 2,500.
That would be 2,500 copper. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody called me a mathematician today for some reason. I don't know why.
Mathematician. Well,
Yeah.
that's beyond my comprehension. Well, you said you
Comprehension.
have.
Well, we have. I can. I don't know.
You have copper coinage, is what you're saying.
I have copper coinage. Yes, sir. I mean, I can trade you, 1,000 copper for the equivalent gold if you prefer.
Oh, it's not a 1-for-1 trade on that.
Well, no, I know that, sir. But I mean, like, whatever the.
No,
So
no,
is
no,
that
no,
like
no.
100
But
gold for
no, but
1,000 copper?
my point was, I shit. Give me one moment. He kind of takes a few steps back. He grabs a notebook off the table and he starts to kind of look it over. Give me a second. I'm checking my notes because that was from like fucking 40 sessions ago.
I know. I just
Holy shit.
suddenly remembered something about this guy.
I remembered, but I didn't realize how much copper we had.
Yeah, we got 1,100 copper.
Okay, so that is a lot of copper. Okay, so he walks back over, holding a notebook, and he says, "Well, how much copper do you have exactly, as far as the coinage is concerned?"
Well, I don't know how to do this, but I sense a lot of copper inside this pouch.
Okay, well, I'll
I
tell
don't
you
know
what.
how this works, but I think it's 1,100 copper.
Okay.
How does one know how much coinage is in a pocket plane? Do I just like put my finger in and say copper?
Yeah,
How
so
much?
here the interesting thing about it is that because it can hold anything of value, meaning anything like gems or coins, if you are in possession of it, all you have to do is kind of like concentrate on it and it will feed you the information of what's in it. So you can just kind of run through copper, silver, gold, plat, gems.
So Dench just puts the coin purse against his forehead.
It's like a fucking pack of frozen peas on a black eye.
Yeah. I'm feeling 1,197 copper pieces in here.
Oh, excellent. Are you, I mean, any chance you're going to the Feywild anytime soon? Because if not, I would definitely like to buy all of those and I'll pay you a silver apiece for each.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would work.
All right.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah. Copper is very rare around here. We get shipments occasionally from the southern mountain ranges, but the last two didn't come in when we were expecting them. So very much appreciated. Let me grab you that silver really quickly.
Speaking of, how is the, war with the Fae going?
Oh yeah.
He kind of turns around as he's getting his small chest. He crouches down. Sorry, say that one more time.
How is the war in the Fae going? You said you were selling weapons last time.
The war with the Fae? Yes. Not really my place to inquire with them about who does what, when, where, or why, but I will say the weapon sales have slowed way down. So, somebody's winning somewhere.
Hopefully it's your
Okay,
side
then.
with the weapons you're making.
I sure hope so too, because if not, I'm a fucking embarrassment. So he crouches down, puts the chest in front of him, pops it open, and for the sake of brevity, he counts out 1,197 silver, and he is going to trade that to you for all of your copper, if you guys are willing to do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I can't believe you guys fucking remembered this from 40 sessions ago.
Sometimes I remember things, and it's this like most random bullshit thing. It's just that just like took the place of something really important, like somebody's name, you know.
So if I had remembered that he was paying a silver for every copper, I 100% would have thought of it. But as soon as I saw his picture, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is the copper guy." But I didn't
Yeah.
remember anything beyond that.
I'm not even sure if I had that in my notes. I don't know why that was in there. That was just there.
All right. Well, my goodness. Excellent. Thank you. If you do get more copper, I'm gonna have to run the books. My value may be a little bit less unless we get shipments in. But thank you for helping with this. This is gonna definitely help with the copper weapons.
Yeah. I mean, as long as we're doing some good in the world, I suppose. I hope this is doing good in the world.
Well, it's not in our world, it's somebody else's. But maybe you're doing good there.
Hopefully. All right, great. Good doing business with you, sir. And we'll be back again, probably to buy that mithril plate off your wall there.
All right, sounds good. Remember, 2 days. Come back on the 23rd, Saturday,
Oh, right,
noon.
that too.
I'll have it done. And then, Kanan, excuse me, he doesn't, does he know? Did you introduce yourself, Canis? You did? Okay.
I did.
Canis, since I've got your measurements, come back on Friday the 5th of Brewery, unless I contact you first.
Perfect.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate the business.
Appreciate yours as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So,
And then just to be clear, we did pay for the chain shirt, and I made the adjustments on my sheet, so it's just a regular chain shirt again.
No sundry.
yes, you did. Yep. Correct. Yep. And then delete Dalinar's armor, delete Amelia's armor, the one that was fucked up, well, if you're just changing the thing on the chain shirt, that's fine, just as long as you don't add a second one. Yeah, and then that's that. And you guys just made a fuckload of money
Glad I remember.
on a weird trade that got brought up 40 sessions later. I'm sure
that was a throwaway thing for you too. And you're like,
it literally well, the thing is, weird abstract shit like that, if I say it in the moment, I'll go back and write it, and sure as shit, session 5.
Oh, that was only 5.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
I listened to that not too long ago.
Yep.
Because
Yeah,
Canis,
40 sessions ago.
I did not write that in my notes.
he
I
just
love it,
remembered
though.
in the old
That's okay. Hey,
Sailor's
that's
notes.
good. Listen, I will take it.
Like I
Um,
said, somebody's name gone. But that's taking up real estate for some reason.
but the dude who says I'm in dire need of copper and I'll pay you shitloads for it, you're like, actually, we've raided a few coffers in our adventures. Okay. So that is that. Trying to knock off my notes here. Okay, I did have a note here, by the way, from way a long time ago. The first time you guys were coming here was that you were going to be purchasing food for a shot. 5 days worth of food. Is that still happening, or are you leaving that alone?
Yeah, I think we should probably buy food for a horse. No. What if we buy another horse?
Also,
No.
no.
No more
No,
horses.
okay, fine.
I will
Not
throw
fair.
it to the wyvern.
Lyra
Says
just
Cat.
Lyra just suddenly says no. While she's studying.
Okay, are you guys not buying it then? It's off the table? Okay, got it.
Yeah, I don't think we need that.
Unless
Got
the
it.
horse takes the fucking ship.
Okay, I also have a note here to buy potions. That came from Candace about midweek. Do I have anybody who are you guys doing that or no?
I think maybe we probably do need potions, but it probably should be around the same time that we identify, or after we identify the rubies.
Got it.
Or maybe around the same time.
Okay.
But that's after they're identified, so they're not fucking
Sure.
beacons of death.
Okay, so I don't have anything else on my list then, because Candace went straight into the studying portion and she did not do the identifies. So
Not yet.
do you guys want to just flash forward until she's done with that?
Like dinner time?
Or
she's
no,
studying
like
straight till...
you said you were going to be doing this for 2.5 days, right?
Yeah, but the reason we split it up was so that she could get rest. So at some point she'll have to stop.
I understand that, but you're going to have to go rest. You're not going to be up and actively casting spells and
Right.
rituals and shit.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, so it's not at dinner. It's in 2 days that you're going to be done with this whole
I
process,
see what you're
right?
saying. You're breveting the whole thing. Okay.
Well, yeah, because, do we need to?
I think that
If anybody
hope-
needs the time, it's fine. Please let me know.
if I'm understanding correctly, I think the hope was to like get some of the studying done when the party's back or around dinner to pause, do the identifications so that the party could handle more purchases if needed, or doing whatever while she continues
If
studying.
that's possible. And then if not, then I'll just
But then
go
we're
to everything
look,
after.
listen though. Here, the thing is though, at that point we're breaking up the selling portion and we're nickel and diming these RP moments because she's still got the book. She's gonna have to go back to sell that shit anyways to the same exact place that you guys would be if you were gonna go do the sales. It just doesn't make
that
any
makes sense.
sense.
We were
Yeah, that's-
only concerned about keeping potentially evil things around as beacons.
Totally get
For
it,
a
but
prolonged
you
time.
guys have already had it for multiple days, so.
Okay.
And
My
again,
only-
in her downtime, in her rest time, she cannot be actively casting rituals or she will gain a level of exhaustion.
My only thing would be crafting the holy symbol.
Yeah, that one I've
we
got.
talked about.
Yeah, yes,
So,
yes.
Yeah, whenever he has time, that's what he's going to be doing. And you can tell me who I need to talk to find the stone, and then eventually the chain and everything from that.
Okay, so two things about that. First and foremost, they when you guys get back to the Emerald Tower, they have the stone. They have marble slabs set up for you and granite slabs, and it's kind of like a take your pick. Very fancy, very elven, but you know, make do with what you got, dwarf. They also, because I don't believe you have a mason tools set, they have one there for you. So you are free to experiment and do whatever the hell you want with. As far as the chain is concerned, we can sake of brevity that we'll say that it costs 5 silver. You can get it from anybody because elves love their jewelry, but it will have to be silver. And
Let's
that's pretty
start
much all
with
there. Yeah.
Make sure I actually make the stone right and not keep screwing it up before we buy a chain that I can't use.
100%. Okay, so okay, Pain's holy symbol. Sorry, you guys. I had a lot of fucking RP notes for this session that I'm trying to make sure I keep up on as we touch on them. So Pain's holy symbol. Okay, so Pain, it's gonna take 8 hours, which is fine. You can split that up over, easily over the amount of time. And if you fuck up, you can try it again. So what I need from you, it's gonna be a dexterity check using the Mason's tools. So you're going to roll a dexterity check, but you're going to add your proficiency modifier because you're proficient in Mason's tools.
Okay, so I'll just roll the dex check. Okay, proficiency modifier. This is the +3 I have. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, so you roll a dex check +3. Well,
Didn't even roll, just hit the wall and fell.
that is a very bad fucking start. So day 1, you do not burn through 8 hours. You burn through like 4 hours, and then you hit a spot in the granite, and the whole fucking thing, literally the entire thing, just splits in two and shatters, and you go, oh, what the fuck?
Oops.
What the fuck? They don't make granite on the surface like they do back at home.
This is some fragile elven granite. God
Yeah,
damn it.
right. No joke. Okay, yeah, so that's not great. You can attempt that again. We're stuck. It's from fucking Temu. Where'd you get this? Temu?
So while he rolls, I just want to say I do have something I want to do where Canis will sneak away from the group as they're going back to the Emerald Tower.
Okay. So you go through the rest of what we'll say was day 1. You fuck it up bad. You're like, you know what? I'm just too tired for this shit. I'll try it again in the morning. Yeah, and by the way, this save or this roll, because it's an ability check, was the first day being made with a -3. So that nat 1 was literally just an even 1 because you had your proficiency modifier, which was 3, but then -3 fucked it up. The next day, your 10 would have been brought down to an 11 because you're at a -2. And unfortunately, you get through like the first chunk of the day. Everything looks great. It's working out well. You go through the second chunk of the day, and you get to this spot where you're trying to get the angles of the hammer right. And again, you hit this spot where the whole fucking thing just kind of shudders, and it splits off the whole bottom half, and you've got to start all over on your guys' day 2. So you'll be able to make one more roll to attempt this.
Just do it now and get it out of the way.
Might as well just get it out of the fucking way. And it will be with a -1, but with a +3, so it's a +2. Hey! All right. So it is a +1 total, because the -1 with your proficiency mod would be a +1. Excuse me, a +2, actually, because it's only a -1 today. So that is a 20, dirty 20. So, you go through and you're infuriated. You're like, 2 days, you've just, look, you know how to use these tools. You literally trained your whole life on using these tools. But these fucking elves and their dirty, weak-ass granite is just driving you crazy. And finally, you get to this point where you realize it's not about the force and the ferocity with elven granite. It's about the etiquette and the politeness and the art, almost a dance that goes into working its shape. And by the very end, by the time you guys are getting ready to take off, the whole thing comes together. And it is immaculate. If you want, did you want me to show that picture? Oh,
Yeah,
we can show
sure.
it. Yeah, okay, I'll show
I
it
would
now
imagine
just so people.
everybody will see it.
Yeah. Oh, I sure hope so. All right, Lucy, why don't you go ahead for me?
All right. So, Canis is gonna try. He won't actually sneak away. He's gonna say, "I have something I want to do," because they're gonna go back. And he wants to go to the Eternal Grove Tavern, where Rosa is.
Okay. Give me one moment. I was not expecting this.
I know. Sorry. I kind of it just came to me.
That is perfectly fine. I'm just getting this picture uploaded real quick. Alright, so just for reference, when Payne comes back, this is the holy symbol you guys would see upon his neck. What did I say, Payne? 5 silver for that thing?
I think so.
Yes, it was 5 silver.
Okay, I
And
have taken it out on my end, so you guys, somebody just take it out on your
I
end.
can do it.
Thank you. Okay, so you are going back to visit Rosa. Okay, so just for the sake of brevity, we'll say you go back to meet Rosa. Cutesy little Rosa. So you go back to the Eternal Grove Tavern. You enter, it's, mid-afternoon on, or maybe even early evening on day 1.
Right. So he's gonna probably walk in and be like, "Hello, Rosa. How are you today?"
Kind of like looks over the counter and down at you. Oh, hi. How are you?
It's been a lot, but I'm okay.
Do you want to hop up on the stool? I can get you something to drink if you want. Are you thirsty?
I think I'm good for now. I have a lot of stuff to do back with Lyra and everyone.
Are you
I came in-
hungry?
Yes, it would be great.
Okay, so she like kind of reaches down and she comes up over the counter and she's got a basket of like almost comically shaped bone biscuits, and she puts them down and she says, "We don't get familiars here often, so when you came in the last time, I thought maybe I would put together something special in case you came back. And you did, so here you go." And she kind of like hands one down to you.
Thank you. I'll eat it later. I'll take it with me as I go. However, I do want to. I came in to apologize for last time. I believe the last thing we said to each other was, you said your name was Rosa, and I said Rose, and then I left and I said, I know. And a lot's happened, and normally I wouldn't think about it, but it's bothered me. And I do want to apologize for getting your name wrong. It wasn't malicious, it was more of a... I genuinely view you as a great flower in this city. There's not a lot of people I like, and you're one of the few.
Wow. I didn't even think anything of it, Canis. But thank you for coming back. It really means a lot. And you called me a flower. That's cute. I don't get called that very often. I accept your apology.
Thank you, and I'm always happy to be in here because you always have some kind of new treat. I remember when we came here last time as well, you had something.
Of course. I'm always baking, always thinking of something new and how to please my patrons, even the exotic ones like you. Yes. Yes. Don't dwell on our last interaction too much. And if it makes you feel any better, I don't like half the town either.
That does help a lot, actually. You have no idea. A lot has happened since we last met. And I don't want to get into the details. It's not pleasant. But it's good to see you again. And hopefully I'll try and visit a lot more often. But I also travel a lot now. I
That's
work for
okay.
Cornelius.
Oh. Ooh. She kind of like stands back and she rolls her shoulders. Woo! Big leagues! Big leagues! All of you? Or just you? But she kind of like looks at the door. Oh, gods.
Oh, no.
Are they all
Everyone,
dead?
No. They're in the Emerald Tower.
Oh.
Lyra's taking, learning, studying, writing notes and scrolls for her spells.
I'd expect nothing less.
And everyone else is probably on their way back, because we were just talking about new armor and things.
Well. I appreciate you stopping in. You sure I can't pack you a drink for the road?
I don't have hands to carry it. I can only carry the treat.
That's a pretty fair point. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping in. You and your companions are welcome here anytime. I've always got something fun going on.
Sure, I'm sure hopefully we'll be able to make more visits. Because I remember always enjoying food when coming here.
I hope so. Don't die.
You can see I don't know if you can see the face I was making of like, it's too late.
Yeah, I just imagine like it's like the instinctual canine like fur ruffle, like, oh fuck, I've been found out.
It probably is. He probably like freezes for a solid second before like shaking it off, and I'll try my best not to. Have a good day, Rose.
She kind of like reaches down. She kind of like gives you like a little. She tries to give you like a little scratch behind the ear. Okay, well, thank you again. And she kind of like gives you like, she reaches under your chin and kind of like does like, a little chin tickle, a little sweet chin tickle. Don't think anything of before. The past is the past. The now is the present, and the future has yet to be told. Okay?
Oh, thank you. I'll accept that. I was not expecting that advice, but thank you.
You're
He'll
welcome.
kind of just leave.
Okay, so you kind of turn and like trot out. Somebody grabs the door and opens it for you because it opens in and you don't have hands, so you can't get out by yourself. And Lucy, go ahead and take a DM inspiration because I was not expecting a redemption arc with you being a dickhead to Rosa.
And you were.
It was bad.
Listen, I had a lot of time during
Yeah.
that fight, okay?
All right. Okay, so I've
So-
got... Oh, sorry, give me 1 second. I've got Pain knocked out. I've got Lucy knocked out. Lyra, you are in the process of doing your thing, and we have technically fast-forwarded a little bit, which is great. And do I have anybody else? Who else is gonna...
Sounded like
Anybody else?
Amelia had something.
I oddly enough, I'm also going to spend some of that time keeping to myself and studying some of the notes and books that I do have already. Going to spend a lot of time. Amelia, she'll always let the party know where she's at, but she's probably just going to spend a lot of time outside, kind of out of the way, probably near the stables, realistically, and fighting through the couple of books that I have. So the deities book, especially, seeing if there's anything Earthnulian in there, which I doubt there would be,
There is absolutely not. Nope.
or
that's-
anything that seems similar, potentially anything chaos mentioning, because she knows there's a lot of related gods. Yeah.
Actually, give me one moment. Okay, so there, it's the tome of lesser deities and demigods. So Aerith Newell, being a major god, is definitely not in there. However, gods that stand out to you during that time. Why don't you actually give me an investigation check, Amelia, please? And that
Disadvantage
will
and at a
absolute-
-3.
No, we'll say that you do it on the next day, like you probably do some normal resting. If you're going to be doing it throughout, I'll make it a -2 just to even out the total check.
Okay. And I do have the list of beings that are in there.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if the dice rolls will come through properly.
I hope so. Hey, that's not fucking bad for a disadvantage roll. Shit,
It looks on my screen, by the way, like I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1.
that's hilarious. Okay. Have you guys, when you open your sheets, have you all clicked on the features and trait tab? I know Candace said she was having an issue with that, and a bunch of shit got fixed when she did that.
I do that every time I open
Yeah,
D&D
I've-
Beyond in general.
I've been doing it now too. When I look at your guys' character sheets to kind of do my planning, I always, first tab I click on, and it's always like, oh, you've been updated to the newest thing. I was like, why are we fucking retconning all these skills that I've had in place for many years? Anyways, okay, so we are looking at a low of 21,
19,
which is a
because-
19. 19's still pretty good. Okay, so what you pick up for anything that has to do with chaos or evil. Groomsh, Theridzun, Meglubiet screams chaos. Zahir, Yanogu, those are the demigods. The lesser gods that stand out to you are Umberly, that's chaos, not necessarily evil, it's chaos. Weejas, which would have the evil connotation on it. Nerul, which is chaos. Which is evil, not chaos. Inkabulos, which is chaos. Lulth, evil. Ashuraladan, evil. Koprak the Destroyer, chaos. And Sekala, which you guys have already encountered a little bit, is evil. There you go.
That was a shark god, right?
That's correct, of Sawagan and sharks. Yep.
That is so much out of this book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, because you're specifically looking for the things that kind of emulated chaos or evil,
Yep.
so it's pretty specific when looking at their alignments.
Yeah. I'm going to see kind of my goal will be to see if there's general themes of opposition or things to like signs to look for, things to kind of I'm looking for ways to be better prepared in what we're going up against, really.
Well, none of these entities have anything to do with Aerith Newell.
Correct, but she's looking for general, well, these ones are all bad. Oh, look, they all happen to favor this particular thing. She's looking for common threads, essentially.
The common thread that you draw between all of these, because you were looking for it specifically, are that they are either attempting to sow chaos or serve evil in some sort of way, meaning for their own good at the expense of others.
Yep, and no methodologies or anything that's similar there. Okay.
Right, and that's the problem, right? The methodologies are all different.
She's not a book person.
No, and
So-
that's why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. It's all like the chaos and the evil are very distinct. They're very identifiable, but the methodology in each of the theologies are a little bit different.
Okay. Then yeah, that first day she's going to spend as much time as she can reading about all the evils of the world in this. And then when she's feeling better before we leave, she's going to read the Celestian one, which
Okay.
is something that she's never actually done. And she's going to try and just go through that. But that's it. That's all she's doing.
Okay. Anybody else for the next couple of days?
For Dench, he'd probably spend time with Finnick, kind of hanging out with him a little bit on just like 2 maybe 3 hours during the day, just to kind of see if he can help with the shotgun or anything, and then bringing Lyra food and water, making sure she's resting and actually taking care of herself through this whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, and Finnick welcomes you back in. He actually, like, on day 2 in the early morning, he says, he kind of, like, opens the door and he's like, hey, not now. My wife's home. Just maybe come back tomorrow. Or
Yeah. Okay.
kind of
no
looks
worries.
behind him and you hear, like, this kind of almost siren-like drone kind of come out. And you see his eyes kind of, like, start to, like, his pupils start to dilate. And he goes, gotta go. And he shuts the door in your face.
Okay.
Now we share 2 kinds of PTSD.
Okay.
You never caught your parents, but he did.
Not that they know of.
Yeah, right. She just enchanted you to fucking forget it. Okay. This got weird. Okay.
Quickly.
So, you guys go throughout your resting periods as this is happening. Just so we're clear, so it is the 21st midday now, quote unquote. 2.5 days would be the 22nd, 23rd. It would be the 24th, about midday, when you guys want to be quote unquote done. And when Lyra would be 100% with absolutely no exhaustion, done with all of her 34 hours worth of spell copying. So, as we get to that point, bear with me one moment. Candace, you can add hold person, invisibility, knock, tongues, dimension door, and charm monster all to your spellbook at your leisure.
I'm gonna do it now.
Okay. Also, just a quick sake of brevity, you are going back to sell the spellbook, correct?
I would identify it first. We can brevity all that, but
Let's brevity the
Yeah,
identifiers.
she wants to identify the.
Got it. Rubies,
Spellbook.
wands, and spellbook.
Yep.
They are all mundane. There is nothing special about any of them. You perform the incantation, each one of them in unison. There's 4 wands, the 2 or 3 rubies, whatever it happens to be, and the spellbook. Literally, the only thing that comes back on them is that the spellbook is magical, but there is no identifiable source as far as schools are concerned, because it's just a spellbook.
Okay, great. Beautiful.
Nothing about any of them.
That's all she cared about. Okay. Yeah, so brevity that she'll unless we're needing to do something else at the tower at the academy. She's gonna just sell that shit.
Uh,
The spells.
well,
and the...
then she would of course have returned the pearl to you to do all that beforehand. But I don't know if you wanted to hang on to that still. Yeah.
She gives it back after the rituals.
Oh,
Oh, good. I hope.
Yeah, as far as I can tell. That's what I was hoping for.
All right. We should just go sell the shit. And step onto the new level of chaos of our lives, I suppose.
Yeah, go back there.
okay. So you guys are going to return and you're going to sell the spell book.
Yeah, and the wands.
Okay,
and
give me
then
1 second. You can add 1,912 gold.
I will do that.
Grandmaster Noboru pays you exactly what you're due. I keep calling him Noboru. It's not Noboru. It's Noboru. Then you guys are selling the wands.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
He will take them for 1 gold each because they are literally just spellcasting focuses and there's nothing special about them. So that's an additional 4 gold.
Okay.
And then what else? What else are you selling?
I'm assuming
Or are
he
you
would
trying
want
to sell?
I'm assuming he wouldn't want the rubies, so we would go wherever.
Well, I mean, if you are you going to offer them to him?
Are you?
Because there's small, finely cut rubies,
Mhm.
right? That's very particular.
Yeah.
Small, finely cut gems go very well into magic items and wands.
Okay. Yeah.
So as he looks at them, he would be like, actually, these are... somebody was planning on utilizing these for enchanting purposes.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'll give you 250 gold each.
Okay.
Can we call 750 gold deal?
I think that's great. Yeah. I'd rather that they get used here. Is everyone else okay with that?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Okay, 750 gold it is.
Perfect. Make sure you remove the items that you are selling from your inventory. Okay. So we've knocked that out. Okay. The next little bit is that you guys do owe money for the raised deads.
Yeah.
And there was a note in here that you were going to go pay that back. So that
Yep.
was 3420. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So are you going to use all of your gold, or are you going to like dump 1,000 of your, or 100 of your plat and then the rest in gold, or how do you want to do it?
Is anyone opposed to using 100 of the plat?
Pay him in
Yeah, that's-
silver.
I would say pay him in copper, but we can't do that anymore.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Couldn't
do,
do that in the first place.
we'll do 100 of the plat, and then so then that's what 200.
So you've got 10 plat, and then you need to pay 2,420 gold.
done.
Oops. What the hell was that total? 2,000 for what?
2,420 gold, and then 10 plat.
Got it.
I'm sorry, 100. Yeah, 10 plat. Yes.
Yeah, so you guys have 825 gold and 10 plat. And then a fuckload of an obnoxious amount of silver. Like 686 gold worth of silver, which is pretty hardcore. Okay.
Good thing we don't have to carry that in our pockets.
No shit. Okay, so you guys, again, this is just the sake of brevity. Amelia's church paid for her resurrection, or her raised dead. Dench, Kana's pain. You guys have now paid all of that back. The ledger is fully paid. Your guys' debts are off the fucking table. Literally gone. At the tail end...
Except for Dorian.
Yeah, well, yes, of course. Dorian is, and he's actually not a debt, he's a tab, right? He's just a running tab. So end of your guys' 3-day period, everybody has fully recovered at this point, and it is the morning of the 24th of Ianari. The chainmail is done, so Amelia, you can add the chainmail officially to your inventory. And that was done on the 23rd, by the way. So we'll say about 10 a.m. Excuse me. Sorry. About 10 a.m., you guys all reconvene in the Emerald Tower. The final day, you guys show up. Payne is proudly bearing this new holy symbol that is not some, like, archaic metal hammer and anvil, but this truly beautifully and artistically handcrafted granite inlay. It's an inlay, which means that the chisel was taken and cut pieces out of it. Just gorgeous holy symbol around his neck. And you guys find yourselves here. I'll give you a minute if you want to discuss RP, whatever. I figured before you move out, if you wanted to do that.
Hey, all right, Payne, you made it. You worked. It worked. Does it function the way it should? I don't know how this stuff works. Sorry.
Well, I should probably test it out. I would think it should work just fine. But I haven't actually had the opportunity. Thank you. It was like a couple mistakes were made, but in the end it turned out. It took a lot longer than I had hoped, but it turned out really good.
Nice. All right. And everybody is looking well rested and healed up and ready to roll, I suppose, yeah?
Do we have the chainmail suit for Amelia? Did we brevity that, or are we going?
Sorry, I did mention that. She does
Okay,
have so her chainmail suit. You have your chainmail from the other day. Canis is the only one sans armor, and just very quickly before we move on here, because there was. Give me 1 second. There were 3 nights, even though it's only 2.5 days. There was 3 nights in this. Payne. I hope you're prepared.
Let me get my notes.
I got you. You let me know when you're ready, because you already know what's coming.
Go ahead.
I got a few more for you, baby. So, the first night. Your vision darkens, and a hellish battlefield appears before you. A tyrant falls. His crown melts into the ash before it ever touches the ground. And the ash drifts into an unseen forge like black snow.
Even victory must one day become dust.
The unseen forge flickers, but is still not enough. The second night, I know you're going to have to go back and listen to this to catch all the notes. I apologize.
It's okay. I'm writing the important stuff.
The second night, your vision darkens once again, and a bright green river flows beneath an endless sky, filled with a millennia's worth of forgotten souls. Thousands kneel along its banks, each allowing a memory to slip through their fingers into the water. A cup appears and dips into the river.
Every creation is paid for by something that is left behind.
The water pours into an unseen forge. Steam rises. The forge almost awakens. Almost. And finally, the night before this interaction with you guys here. Your vision darkens once again, and everything disappears around you. Only you remain, standing before the ruined anvil. A dwarven visage, unnaturally tall, stands before you now, and for the first time you truly behold the Dwarf Father, and he looks down upon you.
No forge worthy of remembrance was ever lit by borrowed sacrifice.
He reaches into your chest, not to wound, but to draw forth a tiny ember. It burns with memories, laughter, friends, family. A moment you treasure beyond all others. The ember rests in Moradin's palm.
The greatest fuel is freely given.
Moradin closes your hand around it, and the ember becomes your own. And that is the past couple of nights. Y'all do what you gotta do.
Now I have my own riddle to put together.
Welcome to the club.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lyra would, when she enters the room, she'd be a little bleary-eyed, I think, because she's been staring at books for the last few days. And just kind of sit down at the table. Is
Then she'll
everybody...
probably pass over like a cup of tea or coffee or whatever to her if it's on the table.
Yeah, she'd take a drink of that.
There's a lot on the table. Actually, I apologize. Cornelius is not here.
Get out of here, Cornelius.
Get the fuck out of here, Cornelius!
Fuck off.
Think about a phone room.
We love Cornelius. Did everybody get the rest that you need before we go back?
Where are we going?
Commit non-matricide on Amelia's non-mother.
Ah, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got that.
Should we check with Cornelius about your shield, Amelia, before we leave?
Oh, that'd probably be smart. Yeah,
I don't know how long it takes to undo.
we can see if the holy water has helped. We can go to the church as well if needed. I'm sorry, I should have done it sooner.
To the church for what?
If the holy water hasn't helped.
Well, worst case, if the holy water hasn't helped, I'm no expert, but I don't think one priest's holy water is better than another. So maybe we just get you a different shield for now.
Yeah, that we could do that.
And Cornelius enters the room. And he kind of steps back behind the pillars and comes around. Ah, breakfast, is it?
Yeah. Morning.
Good morning, my friends. You are all
How are
looking
you?
much better than you were a couple of days ago. My goodness.
Lyra sips the tea.
Oh yes, much better finally. Yeah, that was a doozy.
Understandably so. Oh, please. Yes.
I don't know if we get a chance to say it, but thank you for traveling out as you did. Just thank you.
Thank you for traveling out. What do you mean by traveling out? Oh, you mean the
To come
flight?
to get us. Yeah.
Oh,
You
please.
put yourself at great risk.
Well, there were 50 guardsmen and a couple of very competent healers with me, so I assumed my survival was actually pretty much at the top. But you are very welcome, and honestly, it was nice to get away from the Emerald Tower, for a little bit anyways. But you are all very welcome. Now, from what I understand, you've all, kind of glances around the room, suited yourselves back up. That's very good. You said you were taking your leave? Or is there anything else I can do for you?
I was hoping to to see if the holy water had helped my shield at all, and if not, then well, I think I might need to have it destroyed.
Oh. We weren't using the holy water as a way to restore the shield, Amelia. We were using the holy water as a way to prevent it from spreading, the desecration and the evil in it. I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear.
You may have my thoughts were a little more muddled than they usually are.
Understood. Seeing your theological iconography desecrated in such a way. To be totally transparent and clear, though, the holy water has kept it contained. The desecration has not shifted or changed, but it has not spread.
Was the holy water did it turn like it did with the stones? Oh, bones.
It did not.
Good.
Which is very good. Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, if it's not spreading its corruption, I can, and DM, please correct me if I'm wrong on this, I can probably sand and repaint it. I just need to get the paints for that then. I'm assuming that's how that's normally done on a shield like that, is it's just painted on? Or is it normally something else?
So he kind of looks at you.
That last bit was obviously to you.
Yeah, right. But he, as you're saying, I can sand it and I can maybe paint it. That was to him initially, correct? All right. So he kind of responds and puts his hand up. I'll, if you need it, I can provide you a shield. The desecration to that, Amelia, it was burnt in with some sort of acidic compound. There is no buffing that out. It has ruined the entire thing. Or do you have a mage that you know of who could maybe repair it with an arcane incantation? If not, I truly, I'll give you the 5 gold to go purchase a new shield, or I will give you one from the armory upstairs. You should not carry that thing into battle.
When he asks about a mage, Amelia's gaze just like flicks to Lyra.
She's
And
looking at the table.
There's a very clear question mark of Lyra. It's not looking up, then just, Lyra, is that one of your specialties?
No.
Is that something that's easily done at the school, do you think? If not, then, well, it's a simple enough matter. Because Amelia's garbage about hiding her emotions, like she's obviously like fixating on it a little bit.
I'm sure for someone it's easy.
He puts a hand up, and he kind of waves at Lyra, kind of noticing her whatever the fuck she's got going on. And he looks at Amelia. Please, just let me give you a shield. You already have your symbol. And he points to your neck. Please just let me give you a shield. For free. It will cost your group nothing. It will come from our armory. And it will serve you well. And should you seek to do a good deed and return it, then good on you, initiate. And if not, then so be it. And take it as a gift. From me, personally.
She had been looking directly at him, so there's no hiding the little bit of the sting in that. But she,
By the way, passive
I-
insights of 18 Canis, 15 Pain, and actually 14 Amelia. He did not mean that as a slight. The church's word doesn't really fucking get around to people. They don't send memos out saying who's in charge and who has status. So he's just going off of what you guys told him.
mm-hmm. Yup. I would appreciate that. Thank you.
So you would have noticed Payne like look at Amelia and open his mouth, but then he doesn't say anything. He's definitely, if anybody's going to correct him about the initiate thing, he'll let Amelia do that.
Lyra would probably grimace a little bit when he says initiate without realizing that's what she's doing.
Actually,
Which wasn't there, so he's just like munching on a bagel.
We hadn't
Amelia
discussed yet.
It's fucking
going-
delicious. Onion and garlic.
Amelia's gonna take a drink of whatever's near her.
It's holy water. No, I'm just kidding.
Amelia
just kidding.
bursts into flame.
Oh, it burns! It burns!
Not to go too much into it, but Amelia is fine. Initiate's not is not a title I carry.
Oh. Very well. My apologies, Amelia. My apologies. And he kind of looks very confused to the rest of the group.
It's all right. You would have had no way of knowing, and you were the one that made that helped clarify the laws around that in the first place.
That is a fair point. Well, hopefully you regain your niche. I don't know how the churches work. I'm so sorry. If something has befallen you, I wish you nothing but the best. Truly.
Thank you. And that's all she really manages. And then she takes another drink. She's still under there's been no change, I'm assuming, in her emotional status effects, right? I doubted it, but maybe I woke up and everything was bright and sunny again.
Nope. It is absolute fucking existential terror.
Yeah, it's great. She's doing great.
So Cornelius, he sits back a little bit in his chair, and he kind of looks out and says, "So, before you all head off on your next adventure, I suppose, is there anything? Oh, yes, of course. It's been a few days. I wanted to let you all know that I have begun reaching out to my contacts about
I was about to ask
the
about that, yeah.
information regarding Kiana. I've no information back officially yet, but I do have a contact in Gilb who has her paperwork, who is doing the investigatory work and is reaching out to their contact in the Underdark regarding her whereabouts. As soon as I have that, I promise you I will have a sending sent out to your resident wizard, and then he points at Lyra, and we will be in contact. We're regardless of where you are, as long as you're on this plane of existence, of course. I will make sure that you get that information. But we're very close at this point. A couple more pieces in the puzzle.
Well, I wonder if it's actually any kind of aid at all. But we did have her spell book, we did sell it to the mage college, but it was made of Lyra, help me with this one. It was made of some sort of giant skin.
Fomorian, yes.
Fomorian, yeah. I don't know if that helps you in any kind of, investigations. I assume they're from like a particular region of whatever it is, Underdark. Or
That
whatever.
yes, I would assume so. I'll pass that information along to my contact, my Underdark contact, because we've identified the fact that she did come from the Underdark. That I can tell you for sure. But I believe we already knew that. So my
yeah, I just didn't know if like these Fomorian lived in like the southern continent or something like that.
Somewhere specific, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Pinch.
No, that's very true. That's very true. Yes. No, I will send that information to my contact in Jilb and see if that aids us in any way, shape, or form. Wouldn't hurt one way or another. So, thank you.
I figured.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Dench.
And I did have another question
Yes.
regarding the coordinates. We're gonna head back there to kind of, I guess, clean up the rest of the, what was left. Have you received any reports of any kind of disturbances in that area? Is there a presence there still of guardsmen or anything?
No, we have no guardsmen there.
I didn't ask to leave anyone.
You blame yourself, wizard. That's unnecessary. This is Willow Hollow. We've 2 groves worth of druids who run Willow Hollow Wood. The east and the west. The eastern grove has reported nothing. No corruption, no presence coming or going, except for small vermin and animals, birds, things of the sort. There's nothing to worry about, at least as far as we are concerned.
And no reports elsewhere of any of the monster that had attacked us there. It just disappeared.
Nothing within our realm. It is simply gone.
I know it's not gone. It's just
Gone from here.
I'm sure it's waiting, whatever it's doing.
think
Yeah.
I have more story to tell you guys, I guess. But I think it may have. If I were it, I would have jumped planes. So.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just have to
that's-
face that thing again in the future when we're more ready.
We've quiche this morning.
Fucking love quiche.
Oh, thank goodness. He starts to cut the quiche. He looks over at Payne. I know you like quiche. Tell me you're not allergic to eggs.
I've never met a quiche I didn't like.
He cuts it into 3s and just serves a third to Dench, a third to Payne, and then he flips it around to himself. Oh, I'm sorry. Canis, would you like a little bit of quiche?
Yes, I'd take some, please.
Little crumble of quiche. He slices his half in half, or his third in half, and then he puts it on a plate and kind of slides it over. Lyra, could you please give that to Canis?
Just slide it over to Kanan.
Right.
Go eat.
Wonderful. Well, this is absolutely amazing.
Thank you for everything you do, and as always, Cornelius. If any news comes back about that monster, please let us know. One way or another, and then we'll be back here again.
Absolutely.
In a few weeks.
Yes, of course. And since I know now that your wizard, Lyra, can perform sending incantations, which, to be clear, I did not know before, now that I know that, I will communicate everything that I possibly can to her to respond to me, and I expect the same of you should there be anything that I could benefit from. That is not nitty-gritty details, because if I am compromised, then, shit could get very
yeah.
strange.
I understand.
Try to
Also-
keep the big gnarly details out. Yeah.
Yes. Also, Mistress Rosanna, has expressed her gratitude for everything that you have done over the last couple of months. And I know I have said thank you. And I have provided you with gold and items and your beautiful scale mail, Dench. But Mistress Rosanna would like me to officially thank you and offer all of you, should you see it fit in the future, residence and or property anywhere in the city that you'd like. Anywhere that there is free space. If there is something you'd like to build, something you'd like to buy, should it be for sale, futuristically speaking, of course. Obviously, I know that your budget is a little bit tight. Just know that Willow Hollow has a place for you.
I appreciate that.
That is very kind. And I do appreciate the stones and the tools for my amulet. That was also very appreciated.
You are very welcome. Actually, Mr. Payne, if you would you like to take a set of Mason's tools with you?
That might be great. It fills some time while we're traveling.
Of course.
Yeah.
Please. Yes. Take them. Take what you've worked on. Your amulet, your holy symbol, is gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh, Dench, you brought up a good point. I hadn't considered it not working. I just figured it would. But here, give me your hand real quick. And if
Okay.
Dench gives him his hand, he'll cast resistance.
Oh,
And
I thought he was
kind
going
of,
to stab him in the hand and then heal him.
Apparently, I'm
Stapled to
not,
the table.
I'm not supposed to stab myself or stab other people, so we'll do this. And
might have been a
cast
lunge
resistance
too.
on Dench.
Yeah, thank you. Please don't stab yourself.
Yeah, so you reach over, you grab Dench's hand, and then there's just, as the very minor incantation, there's just this boom of energy that kind of like washes over Dench. Flames flicker for a moment. All the candles on the table kind of whoosh, and the holy symbol on Payne's neck goes from stone granite gray to flaming hot red. You see it sizzle ever so slightly into his chainmail, and then when the incantation stops, the chainmail, it's like nothing happened. It was almost like the entire thing was an illusion. And it works.
That's so cool.
It absolutely works.
I'd say that's a resounding yes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I figured it would work, but I mean, I tested Amelia. It wouldn't be fair if I didn't, try it.
Nice. Great job, Payne.
Well, thank you. I'm fairly proud of it. I was
You should be.
kind of looking at it as a temporary replacement, but I think I'll keep this one.
Yeah, I mean, the craftsmanship is fantastic. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
All right, now I suppose we should probably hit the road. I don't know if we wanted to grab a few things on the way out, but
Did we get potions?
we did not.
We did not, and I guess we'll grab the shield on the way out the door. Probably would be appropriate. And I'll put those
free
mason
shield.
tools in the ship.
Great. Okay.
When there's no sense in taking the time now, but when we're flying again, we should talk more too. Make use of that time.
All right.
Sure. What do you want to talk about? Oh, as we're going, not now. Okay. Yep.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
it. Would you like me to leave? I can. He stands up.
No,
Oh well, I think we should make our leave. Actually.
We need to be
Oh,
moving.
yep. No,
if
understood.
it's a longer conversation, we're still going. That time is still going to need to be spent flying. We might as well make use of both.
Understood. You've a long flight. Thank you for everything. If you would like, just on the way out, see one of the godsmen and you can have your shield.
Thank you.
Of course. And thank you. He stands, if you'll excuse me. And he just kind of ups and upsy daisies.
As far as, I
don't
mean,
know if, I was gonna say I don't know if you heard what we were talking about, but hopefully, trying to sake of brevity, like buying like a few potions.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
That's what I was about
I've
to
got
say,
them.
too.
Yep, I have got those.
I have 1 greater and 2 regular right now.
And just really quickly,
Zero.
Amelia, you can add the shield. It's a Willow Hollow guardsman shield, but it's a shield if that's what you're adding. If that's what you want. Okay, got it. Okay, as far as the potions are concerned. So, really quickly, I'm going to just post these in your guys' chat on Roll20. Give me 1 second. Those are the prices, and that is at Liliana's Therapeutics. Oh, excuse me, Liana's Therapeutics.
What do you guys want? How much do we want to spend? We've got 925 gold. We have not paid Dorian yet. We spent the
And
200 on the investigation.
correct. And just to be clear, as far as Dorian is concerned,
200 and
no, hold on. Hold on.
Where are we at with potions? I have 0.
I have a regular. I have 2 regulars.
I have 2 regulars and 1 greater right now.
Actually, I think we might be good. Maybe just buy 1 more greater.
You guys owe Dorian 300. It is the 24th.
Got it.
So you have moved up from where you thought you were before. So just to be clear.
All right, let's maybe just buy 1 more greater and then pay Dorian with the rest. Well, not the rest, but
Yeah, somebody want to pass me a regular one? I think would be fine for Pain.
yeah,
Lyra
Dench will
will.
give you.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
We both do it at the same time. So now you got 2.
The glasses clink. Oh.
Cheers.
Yeah, Dench will give you his
Okay, so Dench mark 1. You said it was a standard?
standard.
Okay, so Dench mark 1 off, Pain add 1 on.
Amelia, do you have potions on you?
It looks like I have, and she checks. I have a regular one.
Okay. Right. I don't know if we actually need to buy any right now. I hate
Yeah,
saying
we
that
might
out
be okay.
loud.
I know. We I think we can afford, just 1 greater on the way out.
Okay.
We should be okay.
There's not
It's-
even an argument from Lyra. Done. I'm at 150 gold.
Okay, so who is adding the additional greater? And I believe there may have been an objection from Amelia, so please go ahead, Amelia. Sorry, I heard
Amelia would have. Amelia did start to say something, but she fell silent again.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Okay.
150 gold removed. Who's
Got it.
carrying this?
Maybe we'll give that one to Pain as well.
Okay. Pain.
Okay.
And then
It'll
Lyra
be
will
in
give.
my backpack if something happens and you guys need it, or on
Yeah.
here on my waist.
Yeah, we'll switch it around if need be.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Pain knows if the shit hits the fan, I'm healing my ass first.
I think
Keep the
after
healer alive.
I think after that
True.
we'd be ready to board the ship and head out.
Okay, let me just double check my notes really quick from what you guys sent me. I'm going to delete these. There was so much. Okay, the armor has been situated. The Inquisitors are situated. There's so many fucking things situated. Yeah, no, I think that was it. Okay. Holy shit. I can't believe we got through all of that. I have had, literally, there was 2.5 pages on this Google Doc of notes of things you guys wanted to get done, and I'm so proud you did it.
Well, we have 6 hours of ship time and I have role play. So.
Okay, settle down. We have, just really quickly, if anybody wants to take a peek at your guys' like full-blown inventory, your party inventory. I just want to make sure because there was a lot of money exchanged tonight, a lot of things sold, a lot of things purchased. Currently, you have 0 copper, which was, by the way, a fucking 10-to-1 trade was amazing.
I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting just, the weight of the weight
that's
of gold and
fantastic.
copper.
Such a good call.
Should say something about why that fucking copper is worth as much as it
Oh.
is.
Let's not go to the Feywild, though.
Woo!
Chaos.
You kids want red caps? Because this is how you get red caps. Okay. Silver. You have 6,864 silver. This is party inventory, by the way, not total inventory. So 6,864. Gold, 675. Platinum, 10.
Okay. That looks
That's
right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, there's only a hand, there's like a 13 coin difference between what Lyra is holding on her person and what Payne has on his person. And that's it. Everybody else is money bags. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm a broke
literally,
bitch.
yeah.
I don't even know where mine came from.
It's alright. Doesn't matter. You got it. Okay. So, you guys is anybody else want anything before you head out to the ship?
I cannot think of anything.
Okay. So we have the shield, we have the armor, we have the potion.
I put the mason tools on the ship, and that's where they will stay. Like, that's where he'll do his stonework.
Got it.
Unless we go to the Emerald Tower, and then maybe it'll just whatever.
100% agree with that. Okay. All right. So then you guys are going back out to... Let me just make sure I got this right. You guys are going back out to... You guys are flying back out to the coordinates, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a 6-hour flight, and we are on the 24th at 11 a.m. Okay, you guys are on the ship. I will give you the, I know there was some RP that wanted to happen here, so I'm going to give you, that, and I will let you guys do your thing, because it's a 6-hour flight.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know when or if there would be a chance during the 6-hour flight, but Lyra would try to pull Dench aside when she can.
Okay, so just to be clear, you guys are leaving at about 11 a.m., and you will be arriving at the coordinates at 5. So there is, literally, it's a full 6-hour block that it would take to get here. So you guys do what you want to do. Dorian is piloting, so no sweat off my shoulders on where you guys want to go. There is no horse in the lower levels, so that is private, and the top decks are also pretty private.
Dench, can I just have a minute of your time?
Oh yeah, sure. Do you wanna talk here? You wanna
Let's
go
go
above decks?
upstairs. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just making her jump because it's easier. So,
What's on your mind?
I have something I need to say. I'm going to ask you a question first to help me prepare, but I'm going to say it no matter what, because I spent a solid 15 hours thinking I'd never get the chance to even talk to you again. And
Okay.
I'm not wasting the second chance opportunity because I don't want to feel the it's too late feeling again. So.
All right.
Okay. So my question, when you came back, You said I came back because I knew that you needed me. And there's no wrong answer here, but did you mean the Lyra you or the collective you?
Well, I mean, I heard your voice. So, I mean, first thought came to my mind was that you needed me.
She seems like there's a smile that crossed her face, but she seems genuinely surprised. Okay, good. Um, me too.
I mean,
Um,
and I guess and the world, I guess, and the rest of the group. I mean, but yeah, I guess first and foremost, you.
so when you came back, I said that we all need you more than we realized, and I just want to correct the record a little bit. I think that's true. But what I should have said and what I meant was that I specifically need you more than I realized. Um, but that felt really selfish to say because I do realize the significance of what you walked away from. Okay. As you know, my family tends not to show the normal range of emotions in a normal way. Um, and the idea that you left your men behind to come back to me seems ridiculous, to be honest. But I specifically am glad that you're back. And I specifically am humbled that you meant the Lyra you, at least at the beginning. And while I'm having this spontaneous lapse of inhibition, I'd also like to say that she does the thing you saw her do outside the door after she talked to her dad, where she like clenches her fist and kind of like prepares herself.
You see sparks bursting off of her knuckles.
In the short time that I've known you, you have come to mean a lot to me, and I'm just, I'm really glad you're here and that you came back. And I'm sorry I'm so weird. And then she hugs you around the waist, which is the first time she's initiated a hug with you that you're aware of.
Yeah. Dench kind of lowers himself down a little bit, and he'll bring her in for like a proper hug.
Yeah, it's weird, Lyra, because as you like grab him around the waist, it's like just cold mithril scale, just
Yeah.
like this. Like it's like you just hugged a bag of coins, and he's like, oh, and he comes down a little bit, and it's still a cold bag of coins, but it's much more comforting than what it was about 5 seconds ago.
I I feel like I gained, I don't know, a little bit of clarity from my time away. uh, I think I was spending too much time worrying about, whether I deserve to die, whether I deserve to be with my man, whether, because I wasn't there, then I'm doing the wrong thing. But the time that I was, well, the moment I was back, I suppose I realized that what I have on this plane of our world is more important than, I guess, well, I shouldn't say more important. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I I'm here for a reason, I think. And I feel like the clarity that was given to me when I was dead is that I need to be here with you and be here to understand why my men are dead. And I'm just glad that it was you who brought me back. And I want you to know that that everything you did was right. And I don't want you to go through what I went through, thinking that you deserved to be where I was.
Dench, take a DM inspiration.
I
That
already
was
got one.
Ah, motherfuck, man. That was a good callback to your personal plot. Damn you.
I think I need to tell everyone what happened, but specifically to you. I was not afraid to die. I was ready. I I accepted it, and I was comfortable with it because I promised you wouldn't die alone. And then I wasn't there. You had to watch them. It was 5 feet, Bench. I feel like
I know. I know how it feels. It's okay.
part of me died when I was there. I almost went back in twice. Twice. Just to use everything I had. Because that felt, I guess, easier somehow. But I will never know what the right thing to do was, but there's one thing I did very, very wrong.
What?
I could have stopped Canis from dying.
Maybe.
No, definitely. I identified the spell. And if I'm being honest, I thought it was going to Amelia, and I figured if she couldn't take it, she'd get brought back up, and
listen. Then holds like the sides of your face. Listen. Don't do that to yourself. You're gonna drive yourself into the ground with the what ifs and I could haves, and maybe it would have been different. The bottom line is we're all alive because of you. Just hold on to that part. There are
Yeah.
a lot of people alive because of you.
And I know I get the second chance you didn't, and I don't want to seem spoiled or ungrateful. I'm not. I'm really not. I just, it feels like logic failed me in that moment.
I suppose logic would fail a lot of people when they're facing down a giant tongue monster. Sorry, not really a time for brevity.
No, but it's,
Sorry, levity, not brevity.
I'm okay with a little levity, to be honest. I spent the last however many hours with my face in a book, but I was not going to get to the point of why didn't I say it again. So I am really glad you're here. And as selfish as it is, I'm really glad you chose me over them. And I hope that it never comes to it again, but I hope that's always the choice that you feel is worth making. And I hope that we make it worth that for you. That I specifically make it worth it for you.
You gave me that chance. I thank you for that.
Okay. Well, now that I specifically said that, I specifically am going to throw myself over that railing because this is unbearably mortifying. So if you'll excuse me.
As she's starting to say that, then we'll just kind of like grip the side of her face and lean in for a kiss.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my god, I didn't expect that.
Fucking
Damn
finally.
it. Does she resist?
No. She
That's
wouldn't.
a fucking year in. I suppose that's about time that happens.
She electrocutes him.
Yeah.
Accidental lightning bolt. Bat.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, she would not resist him.
Gives
she
him
would be
a-
taken. She'd be taken by surprise for sure. But no, she wouldn't resist. No.
And nobody is on the top deck of this ship to see
Nobody sees it.
Candace will
shit.
read it in her journal. It's fine.
The
Except for
arcane
Dorian.
ballista
He's
is
watching
just
like
like,
crazy.
yeah, Dorian. Yeah, his presence is just like,
This is where he just goes, "Oh my god, did you just kiss out loud?"
no,
for everyone?"
I'm not paid enough for this. Oh god, that's too funny.
That's really funny.
All right, yeah. So so he just pulls you in as you
Lands one on me.
go to fucking throw yourself from the ship, and that's that. And Lyra reciprocates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess that's one way to keep somebody from committing suicide.
Fuck me. That's so terrible. Oh boy. But it's true. It is true. I mean, that just happened. So it is 10 o'clock on the dot. Let's go ahead and cliffhanger this session here, unless I had anything very quick, any note that either Payne, Canis, or Amelia has as far as what's happening here and what's happening below deck, because no offense, I feel like what you guys have to offer is pretty fucking mundane compared to that kiss.
We're not making out, I promise.
Yeah, you guys go downstairs and Canis is in Amelia's bed. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Go back upstairs.
And poor Dorian's just spinning in spirals, just like I quit.
No, no one's left out. We have Payne and Dorian. Come on.
Oh,
We're there, but we're drinking.
Dwarf on dwarf action.
oh, stop! 2 dwarves, 1 cup.
Come on.
All right.
Oh, no, that was too much. That
I'm
was too
done.
much.
Goodbye.
That was too much.
You know, that's been in the back
There's the
of
line.
my mind since you had the little kid there, and you're like, 2 girls, 1 dog, and I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh Jesus! I didn't even mean it like that.
That's too
I
hilarious.
didn't even
That's-
go there.
Like
Wild
I
Pain.
thought of it, and I was
Good
like,
God.
it's terrible. Bury that. I'm sorry I ever knew that video, but
I did not mean that, but I was definitely waiting for the dwarves. Okay. Well, now that my face is wet with tears, we will go ahead. There's a lot of things. I will send you guys a very brief update just to give you date updates. Because I'm looking at 1, 2... I'm looking at 3 right now that are actually pretty important within the next, like, 4 weeks of your guys' campaign. So I'll send that this week, and then if anybody has anything for me, then we will go ahead and address that. Also, next week, you don't have to give me, like, a major update, because I know you guys are planning on going down... I mean, we're literally headed to... the coordinates again so that you guys can go down there. That's all already taken care of. And I believe your next step after that is to go to Port Mira, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But we'll let you investigate and then
God.
make that decision. What? Because I don't know what the fuck you guys are gonna do. Half the time you guys are like, oh, we come back out and then I guess we're gonna execute somebody's parent. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Somebody's-
Well, yeah, I don't fucking know.
Well, it's always been Amelia's.
Well, you know, just because we're about to go and do that for the second time does not. It's not a trend yet. So.
I love that everybody just assumes that's how it's about to go down. It makes me sad that I'm that
Mattress side.
predictable.
Mattress side.
Mattress.
Not her mother.
Not mattress
God.
side. Not
Oh shit. Okay.
I spent so much time in reflection over the last week. You were talking about your 2.5 pages of notes for today. I have 6 pages that are just in my tab called Amelia the Starless.
Oh,
That
God.
was my reflection, thoughts, and piecing stuff together. So,
That's good. Just to be clear, the reason we got there with your notes is because I have almost 17 pages of investigatory work I wrote into your personal plot that you showed up to and said, nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill my dad and leave.
Dude, he told me right after
Just
the
so
session-
you know, 17 pages.
I rolled so shitty on every single check that I made to try and like start to probe.
That's
And I
what
was like,
happens when we dump stat intelligence.
It's
He told-
barely a dump stat.
Oh, it's a
told me-
fucking dump stat.
It's
Oh,
a
I'm-
dump stat.
So if I'd had a 20, it would have helped me with my nat 1s and 2s. I would have been a 6 and a 7 there.
Fair.
That's better than a fucking negative number.
I'm also
Not
double your
really. Still would have
intelligence.
killed my dad.
Anyways, okay. Have a great week.
Given G, I saw that. I'm disappointed in you.
I know. Thank you.
I missed it.
There was a 6 and 7 that happened.
Oh, I thought we caught you drinking a White Claw or something. He said no. All right. We'll see you guys next week, Sunday. Same time, same place. If you need anything from me during the week, let me know. If not, also cool. And I will, again, I'll send those things tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Tuesday. But I will let you guys know exactly what I have as far as the dates are concerned with the in-game calendar.
All right.
All right,
Good
see you
night,
guys.
everybody.
Night, everybody.
All right, guys, let's find someone to rate. Maybe. Oh, we got a couple. Hold on. What do we got? I got Uchu. All right, Uchu it is. Uchu is doing Heroes of the Storm. What the fuck is Heroes of the Storm? I feel like that's a Wizards of the Coast thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a Wizards of the Coast thing. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. This was a very good RP session that ended on a high note and also ended with 2 dwarves, 1 cup. And I am not proud of what I've done today, but it is where we are. And since everybody else on the ship is kissing, that's the only option we had. So we're gonna fucking rage. All right, we're raiding Uchu. I've been stuck in a fucking ad with. Oh, there we go.
That's a long ad.
What is this? Heroes of the Storm. Oh, this is the MOBA.
Yeah.
This is the Wizards of the Coast MOBA. Yep, it sure is, because I'm looking at Chen, Anna, Rhaegar. Yeah, I see people from fucking StarCraft, Diva. Oh, okay, cool. Super cool. All right. Anyways, thank y'all for hanging out. See you next week. Bye-bye.